cancel that. All right. Now can you hear me? Hi. Everyone should hear me now. Yep. Let me know in the chat. Hello and welcome. Hi. Hi, hi, hi. Can you hear me? Yay, we're winning. Okay. Hi and welcome. Hello, Marsha. How are you? Okay. We have a sunny day, which is nice. It's been beautiful all morning. They actually forecast rain, and we have had a few clouds passing around. Hopefully we won't have rain, not in the time we're here. Hi, Carolee. Hi. Okay, I'm going to pop you down here where we can dive right into a little health check. Hold on. Try this. Come on down. Can you see here? Hopefully you can see here. Yes, I think so. Come on over. Oh, alrighty. What's her name?
This is Toffee.
Toffee. Oh, I see what's going on with Toffee. Yeah. So Toffee's got a little bit of hair loss happening here. Did you trim that back at all, or has she done that?
She's just done that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So, was it 24 hours ago? There was still short hair on there, but now I just looked at it now. It's like skin.
Yeah. No, that doesn't faze me.
Quickly.
Let's see if she's doing it this side as well. She's just doing it there. And so you've just noticed this hair loss with her.
Yes. So. Friday night.
Okay. Good. She's cute. But you can actually see she's got really good fur all over her here. It's a very isolated patch right here. And in this area here, when they get polycystic ovarian syndrome, they will lose hair symmetrically, but there's no hair left. So you can see this is very short and stubbly. So we've either got someone attempting to barber that area, they're literally chewing the hair, or there's something else going on like mites. So
a mite's white.
you can't see them. Mites are actually, they're actually microscopic, so you cannot see mites. But you can see lice on guinea pigs. Yeah. Have you seen anything on them?
Oh, I was just looking. I think I saw a white dot just then.
Okay.
No,
Somewhere.
I haven't actually seen.
Might just be hair.
I haven't seen anything live.
No.
So it must have come up. She's sort of been like turning around to like bite at it or something. I think. Yeah.
And so you've used the mite spray,
No.
or you haven't used it yet,
Hasn't
but you've
Not yet.
No.
right.
used.
Okay. All right. So take that one back if you can return it,
Yeah.
because mite spray is a preventative, but when mites are present in a larger number, it's just not effective in getting on top of it. So with her, just taking a careful look at this area.
It's not flaky or.
No,
Is that
and
what would normally?
you'd see the flakiness if there's fungal involved, but in this instance, there isn't anything there. What I'm really just checking is that there's no obvious reason she would specifically bite this area. There's no lump or bump or anything of that kind. No, it's definitely mites. So we're going to treat her with, she doesn't need a full bath actually, but we'll put some malaseb onto that area. And the reason we do that is that mites and fungal go hand in hand. We can't see any evidence of fungal there. But what happens is when guinea pigs start scratching, they're taking their feet to their body. And if they're already causing hair loss and nibbling, it can become quite moist, and fungal loves that. So fungal will start. So we treat for both, because it's almost like a it's just a case of one comes first, the next one will come. so,
Yeah.
so we'll just do some malaseb onto that area. She hasn't got anything else in her coat. Let's just check this area out. Check this little V patch.
What's it called?
Malaseb, which is this here. Malaseb.
Okay.
It is brilliant. So you take a photo if you like.
Okay.
So get some of that, which is really perfect. And when you do bath them, we always recommend using something like that that will treat anything preventatively.
Okay.
Just, you know, in the instance you might have a little bit of fungal around. So make the bath count, because we don't bath guinea pigs all the time.
No.
So you may as
She's
well
had
make it
one
count.
bath.
She's had one bath and she was quite scared. She was trying
She's
to
a
jump
very
out of the
scaredy-
bath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah, you've got to hold them quite stable when you're doing that. The little ears are really good.
So this is just for washing the skin, is that right? It
It
doesn't
is.
actually treat.
Yeah.
And then
It
there's
treats
something else.
fungal. It
Right.
treats fungal spores. So, yeah, there's no reason.
Chop.
Yeah, definitely mites.
Yeah.
There's nothing there that's irritating her and making her specifically do that. But if we have a look through her coat, what you'll notice is this dimpling effect. So if I point it that way, you'll notice, see the line through here and the line that way? See here? Along there, look at the divots coming out, and along here, the divots.
Yeah.
That's what we call the V line.
Right.
And that's mites, indicative of mites.
Okay.
So,
okay.
and she's itching, biting down here, but they're there, they're having a bit of a party, that's all. So all we do is get her with ivermectin on board. That will take care of all of the mites, and we'll just put some malaseb in around that area just to prevent any fungal. She hasn't got any sign of it there, but because it's so short, her feet are going to start really scratching there. Poor little girl. So that's all it is.
So is it
Easy
possible
peasy.
that she would, if she keeps scratching them, she draw blood or anything like that? Like
It does, yeah. When
Yeah,
when
so
guinea
what-
pigs get mites really severe, they
Yeah.
do scratch through their
Yes.
skin.
Yeah.
She won't at the moment. She's
Okay,
nibbling and
okay.
biting. Within 24 hours, the parasites will be dead,
Oh,
so
okay.
that will stop. And
Okay.
then her hair will just continue growing
Is that from
Yeah.
this or that's
from the ivermectin,
Yeah,
which is
okay.
this here.
Okay. Yes.
So we'll put some of that on her, and then we'll get you one of the little ones that I've got Paul
Yeah.
labeling up around there.
Okay. And
So
how
you
often
can
do you
take-
then give that to her?
Well, you need to repeat it in 1 week
Okay.
with her. And no, just in 1 week's time, and then put it away, and then 2 months' time redo the whole thing.
Okay.
So you do first dose, second dose a week apart.
Yep.
That's it.
Just take them on.
Yeah, and if you just do that process every 2 months, it'll be fine.
Yep.
The other thing that we've had is a lot of rain, and
Mm.
while housing and everything, you're used to keeping them really well,
Yes.
the humidity in the air has increased.
Yes.
And as guinea pigs get a bit older, they tend to sit around a bit more.
Yes.
So where they urinate, they then have extra moisture,
Yes.
more fungal. Mites love that.
Yes.
So mites start to have a party.
Okay.
Mites are what we call ectoparasitic,
Mhm.
and that means that they can live on you in harmony with the guinea pig.
Okay.
So they won't hurt or harm the piggy unless numbers tend to get to this level where they start to irritate them. So yeah, that's what ectoparasitic means. They
Yeah,
live
okay.
on. So it's not without reason to actually find one. Like if you did an absolute, scouring test for them microscopically, you'd find one or two happy there because it doesn't bother them.
Yeah.
But it's when they get the conditions right, they massively reproduce, massively start to have a party, and that's what's going on.
So
So
how long do you
yeah.
think they might have been there for her?
Oh, couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the most. At the most. Yeah, at the most. Yeah, that's all. And if you went away and you left them in someone else's care, the stress of the change of diet routine can lower their immune system, make them a little bit more prone.
Yeah.
That's all. Yeah, that's all it is. And then and they love moisture. Like we've had so much rain, so much moisture.
Yeah,
That's what's
that's right.
happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, just putting the the right
Yeah.
cream back on her, she'll be absolutely putting the ivermectin on her. She'll be fine.
And then you do that every 2 months, just to
yes,
maintain-
do it
yeah,
every
do
two
it every
months
2
with them
months.
because they're getting a bit older.
Yep.
You actually have with an inside cage up to about 3 months protection.
Okay.
But when they get older, we recommend you lower that a bit because their immunity, a bit like us,
Yeah.
when we get older, we're a bit more prone to being unwell.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they're no different in that respect. So
And Toffee just sits
Yay.
around a lot. She's still quite scared.
okay.
She sits around and hides and
Does
stuff.
she?
She'll only ever leave if peanut leaves to get food.
Oh.
So, yeah, she's quite scared still. So she doesn't
Oh.
move. So.
Poor little thing. Well, what I'll do, this is just malaseb in water,
Okay.
and all I'm doing is just putting it locally onto that area rather than bathing her all over. That's the area where I want that to go onto first, and I'll put it up through that V area as well, only because she's scratching there, so she's taking her feet to that area.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we just put some
Yes,
malaseb
yes.
in water.
She
Yeah,
has been scratching a little.
that's it. Yeah. V patterns forming, and then that's it. That's all we need to do.
We have
This little girl.
success.
Oh, really?
The little ginger Abyssinian.
Oh, the little oldie fellow. Oh, really? He's so cute. He's so sweet, that little fellow. Yeah, he's about 7 years of age. So
Oh, he's an old one.
he's old. Yes,
oh,
yes,
sorry,
yes.
I thought he was one of the lab.
No. The brown one is the lab.
Ah.
He's 7 years of age. So just have a chat with them
I'll
about that.
tell them that
Yeah,
I
yeah,
do the
Yeah. No, he's
just
7.
looking for details.
What are you looking for? Oh, shall I read it out to you? Is it not on there?
Is that the
It's not on the
fake
front
one?
one. No, not on the front count. Front page.
No,
Must be on the other sheet.
it'd be on the other.
Okay. No, there's a ticket. Look.
So BSB
082441
082441
and 48465
48465
9820.
9820.
That's it.
48465
Yep.
9820
Fantastic.
082441.
That's it.
Beautiful.
Thanking you. Okay.
Guinea
So-
pig whisperer.
She's sitting here lovely and tame. She's really good. Yeah, she has no lumps or bumps, so we'll get some ivermectin on her. Shall we check your other little one out?
So you don't wash this off then?
No.
No.
No, when it's like that.
Yeah.
Actually, can you hold the bottle for me for a moment? Thanks. Okay, yeah. That's all I need. So, I'm just going to give her a liberal amount of that. Okay,
So just behind
here we go,
the
just
ears.
behind the ears. That's it, we'll let that dry on her.
Okay. Okay. Great.
That will sort it out. You take the top off each time.
Yeah,
Aren't you worried they'll jump out?
she gets a bit weird with this thing open.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Toffee won't jump out. Peanut
Yeah.
is a bit different.
Really? I'll put her in the tube.
Yeah.
That's it.
Kayla made the little tunnel.
That looks very, very cute. Well done.
So this is
Hello,
Peanut.
gorgeous.
Peanut, was from
Peanut.
here.
Hello,
So
Peanut.
but no, Toffee was baby.
And Peanut was like
Hello, gorgeous girl.
No. The name.
she was Storm.
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 So she was a lab rescue. From here.
Yes. She looks familiar to me. Now she's got a little bit of something going on in that right ear.
Okay.
But
She
her
seems
coat
to
looks
molt a
really
lot.
good. Yeah.
She's the one that
Yeah.
puts hair all through the house.
Yeah.
Sit down. Sit down.
Yeah.
Sit down.
She's
Sit
a little
down.
bit different.
Sit down. Yeah. And you can see there's no V pattern on her at all.
Yeah. Okay.
She looks really good. But we will just treat her the same.
Yeah. Okay.
So, look here first.
Can I get a photo of her with you?
Sure, you can.
Yeah, just as you working on her. It's
Okay.
fine.
Absolutely. Absolutely. There's my little cloth.
Oh, do you want our towel down?
No, I'll just put this on. looks like she's going to bolt. So I'm
Yes,
just
yeah,
going to
she
put
will
that
roll.
there. So we don't want her doing that.
All our guinea pigs don't walk on the floorboard, so we put down a fleecy mat and they
Oh,
stay on
okay.
it, except Peanut.
Yep.
She's
walks into the kitchen.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
front room.
Around the couch. If we're sitting in the front room, she'll
Yep.
walk in.
So she's really game.
She is.
Yeah.
Which is interesting coming from the lab
Yeah.
where, I don't know.
It's fascinating actually. They don't know about Heidi's when they come out
Right.
of the lab, and for that reason, when we first get them, we can put excuse me, I breathe something in. We can put in Heidi's, and they'll all sit on the outside of the Heidi, so it's really
Yeah.
quite cute.
Yeah,
But we've had one of them get out here when we've had to try and then get it. And what we do normally is, we have the traps and we have little tunnels to put in. Well, of course, they don't know what tunnels are, so it doesn't work
Okay.
with catching a lab
Right.
piggy. It's really interesting because
Yeah.
they have these just their way. They just think it's fine.
Yes.
So there's no herding
There's
them into
never
a
had a
tunnel. They
threat,
won't go
really,
into it. No.
Yeah.
So it's an interesting process with a lab
Mm.
piggy,
Right, that's her.
but she's just gorgeous. She's really beautiful. So we'll pop a little bit on you as well, Missy.
So how much do you put on when you do it?
I'm putting 0.4
Okay.
on them right now, and you'll notice on the container it says 0.2, but I
Okay.
want you to do 0.4.
Okay. In a week.
Only, in a week.
Yeah. Mhm.
Only because they've got them on them at the moment.
Yeah. Okay.
So that will take care of it. So we treat different levels depending on severity.
Yeah.
Just because she's got an outbreak, it'll be a bit more effective, that's all. And then the next time you come to do it, like in 2 months, just do the normal 0.2. And that will
Okay.
just maintain it, keep them out. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Great.
That's awesome.
Thank you so much.
Thank
That
you.
is a pleasure. They're super, super cute. They are indeed. Now, the
Yes.
ivermectin, actually,
Yes.
Suzanne has got that round there, and Paul,
Okay.
so they can help you with that.
Okay.
I think. Let's see if I can take you. Hi, Laura. Hello. How are you? I'm well, thank you. Yeah, how are you? I'm really well, thank you. Just a quick question for around here. I'm just going to get some ivermectin. Suzanne knows this to do the process. Paul's done the little labelling of the ivermectin. Oh, they're back here, are they? Oh, I see them. Thank you. Got it. They're here. Thanking you. Thanks for that. They're here. No, thank you. That's great. I thought they were still around there. Excellent. So that's
Okay.
one of those for you.
Oh, I've got lots of those at home. So
You sure?
Yep. You keep that. Thank you.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
And yeah, that's
And so
just 25 if you just
25.
transfer that.
Okay.
It's fine.
All right. So I can do that through.
Yeah, the
now?
normal. Yeah. Do you remember
Okay.
our transfer details?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I've got it saved in
Yeah,
there.
you can
So-
do that through
And then I'll also
That's-
donate to your
Oh,
time
thank
and
you.
help as well.
Thank
So
you,
I really
thank you.
appreciate it.
But no, that's absolutely
Yeah.
fine. So
Great.
yeah, that should
Thanks,
be
Lynn.
within 2 weeks. You'll have normal hair growth back on her.
Okay.
But do the 0.4 again
Yep.
in a week's time.
Okay.
So
If
next
it-
Sunday.
If there's more hair loss.
There won't be.
Okay.
There won't be. Well, when I say there won't be, any hair that's going to fall out will come out within the next 24 hours.
Okay.
So when we have really severe cases come in, they have more hair loss, but that hair, you literally touch it, it's going to come out.
Yeah.
With her, it seemed really quite stable, so I wouldn't expect much at all.
Yeah. Okay.
So
All right.
I'd expect her to stay pretty much the same, and then for you to see the little hair that's already there growing more. Yeah. Okay. In 2 weeks, yeah, she'll be fine. No V pattern. It'll be nice and smooth. Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Yes, it's a
Thanks.
pleasure.
Do the transfer.
Oh, thank you so much, Vicky.
Stay well.
Cheers. Take care.
Oh,
Bye
I'll
now.
ground in just a second. This little guy does seem to be breathing a little bit hard.
Let's have a look.
He is so lovely.
He's so little.
What's his story?
He's so little. He was surrendered because they didn't want to get any more piggies.
Oh, they wanted to give up
Yes.
that cycle.
So
Okay.
he lost his buddy.
So he lost his buddy and they didn't want to go through the cycle.
Yeah. No, it's all clear.
Yeah. Because Laura could see it as well.
It might just, he's a bit skinny, might just show up more or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. His breathing is clear.
Yes.
Look at his little face.
He looks like
No,
he's
his
fine.
breathing is good. It's super good. So nothing to worry about there. Something in your eye, didn't you?
Yeah, I've just cleaned the little crusties off the other side.
Yeah.
They're like us. The tears and the dust, and it all cakes up in the corner. We just don't want to send you away with a sick one.
Sure.
We're not going to send you away with a sick one.
He's all clear. He's all clear. So he'd like lots of little cuddles.
Shall we
And-
ivermectin?
Yeah, we can do that. I've got some here
And we'll
actually.
do the other one as well. You'll do your guard with ivermectin.
Oh,
Do you-
sure.
Do you
Yeah,
have ivermectin at home?
that's the
It's the mite.
mite one. Yes, I
And he's yours
I'd
now.
like to cuddle him. You have to
Yeah.
get.
Don't touch behind the ears for 20 minutes.
He's
so
just,
light and
let me get
small.
his photo. He's really cute.
It's good. What's his name?
I do have that written down. Let's try to think what it is. Hold
I'll just go
on.
get
Let me
the
just
other
get
one.
my camera.
He's so calm.
I know. He's really, really sweet. He is really sweet. Come around there. Actually, I'll come around this way. I'll put you this way. He's come in at that weight, and he's been with us now. Yeah, just on the back of his ears. Let me see. I might have it on here, but I can give it to you later, Vicky.
Yeah, that's right.
Um, Let me see.
Yeah.
Very cute. His mouth is so cute.
Maybe-
We're gonna get him.
Let's see.
Yeah.
He's so calm. Michael.
Here's Michael.
Here's the old Michael.
This is
This is
Hello, Michael. I've
he's
got
a
him.
bit frightened.
Hello, gorgeous.
He just needs to be ivermectin.
Hello. You've lost your buddy. You lost your
The
buddy.
two of them were just so sweet.
Put this one.
Yeah,
That was so surprisingly just first
No,
try.
they were
well,
that little
it's,
nibble
it has to do with the age.
Yes.
He
His
is
cheeks
right
are like
there.
old guinea pigs.
Okay, do you want me to
Check
call?
it if you hold that
Well,
way.
it's one old, one young.
There we go.
He's probably gonna flinch.
So he doesn't get
No.
some ivermectin as well.
so I think I've got some of that. I get it in the little capsules.
Yes.
Is that the same
No,
one?
you
Is that
don't
the-
get ivermectin capsules.
the one that you get from the pet shop. The
Oh, you're talking about
Revolution.
Revolution.
Yeah,
Revolution. Yeah, if you've got Revolution,
Yeah,
that's
that's the one I
fine.
use,
Yeah.
That's expensive.
Yeah.
That's $25 for a year's worth of doing.
Look, there's
Oh,
a
Yeah.
snail up
okay.
there.
It's much more
Oh,
cost
yeah.
effective, which is
Okay,
why
then,
people
yeah,
do
I'll
it.
do that.
There's a
Yeah.
snail on the roof.
I know. We noticed when he came out, and we didn't want to take him down.
Oh, that's a good thing. I like
But he's
that.
hiding in there.
So
He
do you,
is.
do you do this the same, like every 3 months?
You put
2 months.
0.2 of a mil on the back of the ear
Yep,
per piggy.
That's it.
yep, every 2 months.
Then
Sorry, I'll get you to come around this way because this is still running here. That's it.
1 week
Take him
later
back
to
round.
kill the egg. So
Okay.
this kills adults, not eggs.
Okay.
Once,
Yeah.
and then you do
At age 3.
I know he's so slow.
He's only been about 3 weeks. Even not, I thought. Either that or it's 82.
Okay. Hi everyone. Hello again. Kilaya, question maybe for another video. Have a guinea pig at work? Yeah, we actually have some of those on the channel, so you can check those out. Check out the one on the hospital cage as well with what to do with that. Yeah. So have a guinea pig at work who has a raspy breathing on and off, seems to be. So, oh, is this your guinea pig, Kalai, that's worsens with an allergy? Because we have a video on an allergy, so you can actually see the reaction within the eye area. It's very different to a respiratory issue. So you can see that. Thank you, Vicky. Bye. Contact me later, Vicky, and I'll give you his details. Yeah, because he's been here about 3 weeks. Okay. Cheers. Bye. Yeah. So, so when she's put on the grass outside, it worsens with an allergy. Yeah. Take a look at the allergy video, Kilaya. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly, but take a look at the video on allergies. That will help you there. Okay, let's continue on. Justin. Is it Justin? Let me see. That's Ryan. Ryan, everyone. Sorry. Ryan! Ryan, come on round.
Coming.
Laura, did you bring your girl today? Oh, fantastic. Excellent.
Hi, Lynn.
Hi, how are you?
Both ours today.
Okay.
It's Poppy and
Well, do you
Eddie.
want to put them down there and just get them out one
I
at a time for me?
would, yes.
Or you
Also,
can use, this table's on bricks, so if you can use that over there, just to get the one out that you'd like me to see first, would be great.
This is also for you, Rach.
Oh,
Facebook
thank you.
post where you
Yes.
wanted some. It's not much, but that was spare and it's not broken or ripped. So
thank you so much. That's wonderful. Thank you, Rachel. That is wonderful.
Are you on Facebook? Or?
Yeah, on YouTube.
YouTube.
Mm-hmm. So you brought your girl.
I did.
Excellent.
Yes.
Excellent.
I,
Excellent. Good.
One of them was a bit unhappy last night. I thought I wasn't going to bring them, but I thought I'm coming. I wanted to come and see you.
Yep.
And
perfect. We can do a little update with her for everyone.
Yeah.
So that's great.
Awesome. It's barely
it's gone.
It's barely a scar.
Yep.
There's very little. Oh gosh, yes.
trying to get Poppy.
Hello,
this
gorgeous.
is Eddie. I was
That's
trying to
the
get Poppy first, but she jumped over Eddie. So
okay, Eddie.
it's Eddie.
Hello, gorgeous boy.
Suzanne's already pointed out some mites on his back, so I'm a bit worried about that. But
okay.
We'll
just wipe out his ears. Sorry, I'll get you to step back a bit, Ryan. That's
course.
great. Just COVID-y thing.
No,
yeah, his ears need a bit of cleaning there.
Okay.
That's all.
Some little recent history with him as well. He had last year. He had quite a nasty viral infection.
Okay.
I think I texted you once or twice about that. But he went to the vets a couple of times. He recovered, and they sort of weren't able to work out what it was. They were pretty sure it was some sort of gut viral infection, but it came, it was very intense, and we were very worried about him.
So was it respiratory based or?
I don't think so. No, there was nothing in his
Right. So what was his symptoms? What was he?
lethargy, a little bit of.
Mm.
I've got it down somewhere on my phone. I always take notes about this.
Yeah. This is the one you got him off Gumtree or something?
Yeah,
this boy off a different
this was that
owner
whole
or
saga
something.
where,
Oh yeah, no, that's fine. But you got him somewhere, didn't you?
yeah, from up
And
near
then
Newcastle.
I think he had to be desexed, or
He did, yes.
that's right, because you thought he was a girl or something like that.
That
Was-
that was a whole saga.
Yeah.
Rachel and I wanted to adopt. Mum took it out of our hands without our permission and organised the meet-up.
Yep.
So that was fun, but it's worked out for the best.
He's loved and he's
grown,
happy.
he's loved,
That's good.
he's the calmest little male.
Yeah.
He never shuts up. He constantly makes noise when he's comfy.
Hmm.
He's a darling.
So what was the problem with, we say, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter now because you're telling me about something that happened initially and
yeah,
we haven't seen that. We don't need to treat him for it. So
I don't think he'll need treatment for it. I just thought it was worth mentioning.
yeah, but there are lots of viruses that they can acquire. There's lots of little things that, can come up as it is with people.
Yeah, just out of nowhere, just one morning, he was more lethargic, no appetite.
Okay.
He was very quiet, and he was making some odd, intermittent pulses. That's the only way I can describe it.
Okay.
And we weren't happy with the vet's assessment of him initially.
Yeah.
Went to our usual place, but the specialist wasn't there the
Mhm.
day that he got a bit worse that same day, so we took him back the same day.
Yeah.
And they gave him just painkillers and an X-ray.
Okay. Okay. It's all good. He's looking great. So is there anything you're concerned about with him?
So then, like I said, noticed some mites just on his back, so I'll probably grab a little bit of ivermectin today because we're out.
Yep.
And I'll do a course of that on him. Other than that, we just wanted the opportunity to do a checkup after that happened so recently to him.
Yeah. He has got some dandruff there. But
yeah,
he's, I mean, his hair and his coat is lovely and soft.
We've been watching the die, and he's had a bath recently, so.
Okay. Yeah. He's a sweetie pie. He's just, you are sweet.
Oh, something I will ask about with both of them.
Sure.
Did you have, if you can have a feel, do you notice any stones or trouble around his
He has got
rectum or-
he has got in his lymph system, he's got a gland which is swollen on the right side. So just keep an eye on this one under his arm.
Yep.
It's about marble size.
May
so
I
you
try
can-
feeling it just
Yeah.
slowly?
you can
I'll
do that.
lean in very surreptitiously. Just to... Yeah,
Feel it?
okay. Yeah.
Very big lump under there.
Yes, yeah.
There's nothing on this side.
Okay.
So it just shows that he's had something around. But, in terms of his health, yeah, I felt down there before. There's nothing that's obviously standing out. But you cannot check the entirety of a bladder by feel. So we look for other indications first and then get an X-ray. It's the easiest way to go. But there's nothing there. Yeah. He's got slight dimpling across there, that's all.
Yeah.
But that's why, just Ivermec right now and he'll stay on top of that, which is good. He's really cute. Super cute. There we go. Everything's good. He's really clean down there. Everything.
That's good.
Okay.
That's relieving.
Do you want me to pop some on him now
That
and
would be
then
most
do the
kind of you.
repeat? Because you'll need to do a repeat in a week's
7
time.
days, yeah. That would be most kind of you. Sunday and Sunday. Easy. I do have
Remember.
cash on me, so I can grab that.
Oh, that's great. Thank you. There you go. All right, he's done. Do you want to take him back? What a cutie. He's sweet. Wee, 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 wee. What a cutie. Let's say hello to YouTube.
What's he
There you
doing?
go. He's adorable.
He's
He's adorable.
You're hungry. Yeah.
Yeah, you can actually see just with the hair that's come out there, the bit of dandruff that's on there. Right. Revenge. Whoosh.
Again, thank you for fitting
No,
me in.
don't let her go. Not yet, not yet, not yet. Okay, here we go. Here's the sweetie pie.
I don't remember if you've seen Poppy before.
I have. Well, I think yes. I think she did come to meet some.
Yeah.
No, she did come
She
to
met
meet
some.
some
Yeah, yeah,
here on the meeting day, and then she went home. And I think didn't you take some back for her?
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
Again, I can't tell you how much we appreciated that. Just Rach wanted to.
Well, it was good for her to meet them in person. Yeah. Hello. Hey, gorgeous girl. She's very cute.
Poppy has the sweetest personality.
Yeah, she's very cute. Her ears are pretty much fine.
Okay.
Yeah, it was just a little bit in his. She has no lymphatic issues whatsoever. What's going on down here? She looks great. Very good.
The reason I was asking about her blood, we were a little concerned there was a couple of little slightly calcified wheeze.
Yep.
But nothing major.
She has no stones in the urethral, and there's certainly no large bladder stones. You can actually pick them up by feel. Yeah,
feel them,
there's nothing there.
I've been trying to learn and watching videos how to feel for them more. So
yeah, but there's nothing there that's large enough. So you would just monitor her for bladder sludge for any urination issues. The only thing I would say is that she's a bit thinner through this section than through here, which is common with polycystic ovarian syndrome when it starts to develop. Okay. How old is she?
She's 3.5 going on 4. So she was around 6 months when we got her, April 2019.
Yeah. Okay.
So
I'll just keep an eye on that. Make sure you take her weight regularly. I'm sure Rachel does, but keep an eye on her weight. Only because of this boniness through this section.
Yep.
Because we often find they develop these enormous pouches down here from the cysts, which are fluid filled, but they often are very thin through here, and she's getting that feel about her.
You just keep an eye on weight.
Yeah. Keep an eye on her weight. It's just an issue that will develop, and what will happen is it will be exacerbated more so, and to the point where they get really uncomfortable in this area. You even touch them here, they'll kick you. Like they don't like it being touched because it's fluid-filled sacs. Yeah, and it will get worse if it is that. So yeah, just keep an eye on that.
Well, she did a little core at the vet in January for what we presumed was some sort of UTI, and they sort of found a little bit, but it was a bit inconclusive.
Right.
So
yeah. Because the speed of development does vary on different piggies.
Okay.
And if you know that they've got it, surgery as an intervention is done better earlier because it's less invasive. By the time we pick up guinea pigs that have had really developed enormous ovarian cysts, they've often got other issues on board.
That was polycystic ovarian.
Polycystic ovarian syndrome. Yeah. So just keep an eye on that one. And the way you monitor that for her is by her weight and her shape. Yeah. And there's a particular form of it that will actually cause abnormal hair loss, which is symmetrical in the body.
Okay.
So exactly symmetrical. Very different to mites, like the case we had in a little while ago.
Yeah.
So all those are indicative of issues. And behavioural things, like if you touch there, they'll kick out. Yeah. It's just, it's uncomfortable. It starts to impact because this area is then so distended by the fluid sacs. They can't eat as much, which is what impacts their dietary intake. So, yeah, just keep an eye on that. So keep an eye on her weight and measure and monitor that, which is good. She's eating really great.
Well, for now, dietary intake's been fine.
Yeah, so just weigh her regularly.
Thank you.
And keep an eye on it. Yeah, she's super cute. Super cute.
She's been
Say hi to YouTube. Hello, YouTube.
She's been one of the absolute calmest guinea pigs we've ever had.
Yeah.
She's been fantastic.
She's gorgeous. She is gorgeous. There we go.
Thank you.
So she's got ivermectin on her. Have you got her?
Yes, I've got it.
That's it. Yeah, she's super, super cute. Super cute. So, that is excellent. So this one again.
Thank you very much.
It is a pleasure, Ryan. If you see Suzanne around there, she'll be able to help you. Oh, actually, it's here, the ivermectin, so I can give it to you. Sure. Do you have our transfer details? Or no, you said you've got cash. That's fine. That's just
But
20.
if that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. That's just 25.
So did we ivermectin?
Yes, they've been done,
Yeah, 'cause
and
I got covered in white Himalayan
and I'm
stuff.
just giving this to Ryan now.
Oh, okay.
So he's going to give you cash for that. And yeah, that's for you.
Oh, wonderful.
Both of those. Okay.
Please.
Oh,
get
thank
the
you. Are you
terms
sure?
and conditions.
Oh,
Yes.
thank you so much. It's really kind. Thank you.
That was prime directive from Dad. So
Oh, thank you. It's a pleasure.
Well,
Thank
good
you.
luck with them.
So let me know. Keep an eye on her weight is the big
I
thing.
will,
Yeah, but in about 10 days' time, that V pattern that I can see it quite clearly on her actually, more than him, that should disappear.
In her fur.
Yeah, so you don't get that little divot that's occurring there.
Yep.
That will vanish.
Lynn, I've taken the money
Thank you very much.
from
Thanks, Ryan.
Betty
Yes.
and I've popped it in my wallet, so I'll
Oh,
do
okay.
that with that as well.
Yeah, it's okay to say. That's all right. There's no one here. That's all right.
Can we have a desexed boy or two, please, for Jill?
Oh, Jill's arrived. Okay,
Jill's arrived.
awesome. I will get them out.
Wonderful.
We have
got
lots
two
of them,
carriers
actually.
right there already. So
Yeah, we have lots of them here. So, would you like to talk to them about
I
this?
will. I'll just get the carriers.
Suzanne's going to come and show you something. Okay. I know, Jake. Hello. She's really beautiful and lovely, lovely family looking after them. Okay, so just going to go and get some desexed boys. Suzanne's going to share something with you. I'll leave you to do that, and I'll go find them.
Oh, we don't have a stool. I might grab a chair.
Like, you'd probably be too low.
Oh, I can handle low.
Just be careful not to bump the table because of the brickwork.
No, so I'll bump the top instead.
And put it down that way. Can you see yourself in there?
Yes, I can with
There you
my
go. All right.
recent haircut, which is needs actually.
You have had your hair cut.
Yeah, I have had my hair cut. Needs to be. Hang on. There we are. Okay, people on YouTube, I found this, which is actually a lolly container. It is called Pooplets. My pharmacist had it, and I looked at it, and I went, I have to have one. Not environmentally friendly at all the rubbish that gets tossed away with that. I've just worked out, I read the ingredients, it's cola flavoured, poop shaped lollies. I don't know where you can get them from other than my pharmacist. Clearly she's ordered them in from somewhere, but that took my fancy. I will take a photo of it and put it up in the group as well. I'm not sure if I can actually read any comments there. So, just we can enjoy our poop-shaped lolly container. It tickled my fancy when I saw it. My family are disgusted by it, but I thought it's so funny and cute. But yes, it is a bit of an environmental nightmare in terms of the wastage that will go to landfill. However, this is going to sit on my mantelpiece because I have such great taste. Now, I know I might go and grab one of the lab boy that we did not try for the adoption a few minutes ago, and you can have a look at how gorgeous this lab boy is. Now this little guy is very, very skittish, so I'm just going to make sure that he does not scoot away, but we need to get him used to being handled. There we are. See, it's not so bad. He did not want to be picked up. He'd scoot off if I gave him half a chance. He'd go absolutely run away. He is one of the lab boys, so he arrived late last year at a very, very young age, like 2 weeks or something like that. And we have been getting them socialized with attention like this and adopting them out. So he was a possible to go with the male who was brought in earlier today to find a buddy. So Michael is a very, very relaxed 4-year-old boy. We tried him with one of the ones Lynn brought out, a ginger and white Abyssinian that I thought was young, but turned out I got the messages wrong, and he was 7, which explains why he was just so calm. And the two of them together, they were straight into the hidey and eating grass side by side. There was about 30 seconds of butt sniffing, and then apart from that, it was just gorgeous. So there we are. See, nobody's hurting you. It's all right. Oh, you are pretty. He's a short-haired gold agouti with white flashings. He's absolutely beautiful. At the moment, he doesn't have a name. We get too many of the lab releases to name. So here we are, mate. I know you were just on the grass. Would you like a bit of grass? Whoopsie. Oh, you didn't like that? No, you didn't cook it that nice, did you?
That's what you want, a nice masculine man who is not medicated, but is also not actually forcing you to eat because you don't want to.
So, what Lynn's doing at the moment is bringing some desexed males out from the shelter. We do have a few, because a lady has come in with a herd of, I think she's got 8 females, and wants a male to let's keep them all in line.
You can see those ponds.
In fact, Mr. Scooter went home with her a while ago and got cornered and lashed out and bit. So he came back. That's Mr. Scooter, the TikTok star. Yeah, see? But Mr. Scooter is now at an absolutely beautiful home. And his new owner has sent in a photo where the two of them are squidged into a little hidey. Yeah. Eat him up. Eat him up.
Yeah.
Did you want the poop-shaped lollies? You can't have the poop-shaped lollies. They're no good. You can have it. That's beautiful. Yes, yes. You're such a sweet boy. Should I get him to come back? Yay. Oh, everybody should be happy to watch this guy. Just need to make sure he does not race off because he still will.
Are you all right? Right. Are you on the Facebook group? Oh, okay. Yeah. It's I don't have it. It's Facebook. Just one or two friends or
She's fine. Just weather, just sort of something else to talk about. We do not have rain today. We've got forecast showers of 2 to 4 millimeters, which is nothing. Where are you going? Where are you going? You can't head off. See you, Ryan. Good luck. Let's come back again soon.
Yes. Nice to see you again.
Hi, Laura.
Hello, who have you got here?
This is the little lab boy that was brought out as a possible match
This
with
is
the
the
one
lab boy.
earlier.
And is this guy 7 months?
Yes.
Right.
I've got my wires crossed so badly.
Well, it's one word. 7 months, 7 years. He was lovely, the 7-year-old. He was in good nick though. He wasn't showing any
That's
signs
why
of.
I thought. I didn't think he was 7.
No, he certainly doesn't look 7. And this guy doesn't really look 7 months.
He
could be a year or. But he might
He's
grow yet.
he's not as socialized clearly.
No.
But he's not so bad on here. I'm just letting YouTube watch him.
Yeah.
And that there is no way I'm letting him go.
No. No.
The thing is, if I do that, YouTube can't see how beautiful you are. Look at
Very
that
pretty.
face.
Can I touch your little face? Hello.
He's quite happy there, wrapped up.
Yeah. He's not minding being touched. I mean, he's putting up with it anyway.
Yeah, he'd take off if we let him.
Yeah.
I was just showing YouTube. My lollies. Put back onto YouTube again. Hey.
Where did you get those and for why?
Would you believe my pharmacist had them? And I was in
They're
there.
good for mental health, aren't they?
Pharmacists, yes. My pharmacist Lee is brilliant. And she'd ordered some unique lollies.
Unique, yeah.
And she was just unpacking them and laughing her head off. And I had to ask what she was laughing about. I had no idea what flavour they were.
Oh, well, yes.
And then I looked on the side. I discovered it says cola.
Cola, okay.
So we can handle cola flavour.
Oh, yeah.
But the lollies themselves are apparently
Poop shaped.
So that is going on my mantelpiece. In my china cabinet.
Yeah.
In my china cabinet with my grandmother's 120-piece set, crazed dinner set that's probably worth about $4 because it's all crazed. But it's sitting in my china cabinet because I want it sitting in my china cabinet.
Yes, I'm very much the same. I don't believe in interior design. It's just a bunch of crap that I like. And it doesn't matter if it matches or not.
Oh, on another shelf we've got a Wedgwood plate that was
Yep.
a present from Glenn's grandmother.
Yes.
And then,
Oh, look at that foot.
I know. He's just pretending he's not here. Look
Yeah.
at the colouring. He's gold agouti with white
Yeah.
flashes.
Yeah.
You are not heading off.
No. Let's put something around your bottom so you don't go backwards. Just a
Keeping
little bit more.
my recent hair cut off screen.
Oh. Was it a lockdown one?
No. I actually went to the
Yep.
hairdressers and had it because my hair was so long it was making
Yeah.
my headache worse.
Yeah, yeah.
But, she was just tired, so I said, "Oh, don't worry about drying it."
Yep.
I can walk around with wet hair, so it's now just sitting up in a funny fashion.
Oh, okay. That's all right.
It'll settle in a week.
Oh, yeah. Never settles quite right. The first immediately after a cut.
Come on, Lynn. Lynn's coming back.
Come on.
So your girls here for health check?
They are, yes.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, they've been fine, but they've
Oh.
just one of them is making little sad noises at night,
Oh,
and so I thought I just don't know which one it is or what's causing that. They like to sit crammed into the box. They have one box. They have lots of other places to go and
Yeah.
hide, but they all like to squeeze as much as possible into one space. And so I don't know. And as soon as you open the box, they all run away and stop doing
yes.
what they were doing. So I don't know which one is actually unhappy.
You need a sook cam.
I do, yes. A sook cam.
sook
yeah,
cam.
a little camera right inside the box. But then they just put one of them would put a butt on it, and I wouldn't be able to know which one was who, which one was making the unhappy noises. It might be nothing. It might just be noise.
Some people have a piggy cam. They have it on their cage.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
One lady in the group was saying that her friend's a vet nurse, so if she goes away for 3 days, she just gets her vet nurse friend to come and check them once a day. But they've got a cam on.
Yep.
So they can have a look in, see what's going on. If there's anything sus, phone and get someone
to come
within half an hour.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, that's a good idea.
But if you're going away for a long time, I think just getting a neighbour to come in and feed them is not the best idea.
It's better to have someone, looking after
a
them.
Professional, well, someone who knows what they're doing at their place.
Yeah.
Because Chantel has set up her business with Lynn's advice, and it's all insured. There's always instructions about if a vet is needed, what to do, whether nearest vet or their vet, and that's all in the contract, so everybody knows up front exactly
what to do. Yeah.
But Chantel knows exactly what she's doing.
Yeah. That's a good feeling. Yes, I've gone away sometimes. The very first time I put them into boarding, it wasn't even these guinea pigs. It was previous guinea pigs. It was only for a weekend. I went to Hobart for the weekend, and a long weekend, and I was just really unhappy the whole time thinking about my babies.
Yes.
And then as soon as I got back, and they were absolutely fine, and the boarding place was lovely, and it was all great. But I was much more comfortable. Much more comfortable the next time, but that first weekend away was just without my babies was very hard.
Yeah. I will look after someone if I know them, but I don't want to do boarding.
Boarding's it's a big responsibility.
It is a huge responsibility. But this guy's
settling in. He doesn't mind that.
So this is basically just how we socialise the ones that have not been socialised. The lab piggies are actually so much more calm than ones that have been free ranging because they haven't been handled a lot, but when they have been handled, it's been nicely handled.
Yeah, they've been treated well.
I'm running out of things to say, Lynn. Hint.
Yeah. Okay.
The lab in the past thought that these piggies that had been used to breed, they never release any that have been experimented on, could not be rehabilitated. And within 2 weeks, we can have them coming over the edge of the cage to get treat like a pea flake. And even though we don't have masses of time, within a few months, we can get them to being able to be handled without panicking. Now, this guy would prefer to be hidden away. Some guinea pigs will actually quite happily play up to the camera. In fact, we've had one that could see itself on screen.
Yes. There's another
What's
guinea
that?
pig. Yeah.
Hang on, if I move that way, it moves that way. What's going on here?
Look at you, are you beautiful?
He is. Okay, so this guy is available for adoption for anyone who's in New South Wales.
Or prepared to travel.
Prepared to travel. Actually, Lynn was saying there's someone coming up from Malakuta or somewhere south like that but they've got to do like a 5-day trip, and they've organised to pop in here with their guinea pig and adopt one. So
Oh,
they're
how
taking their guinea
wonderful.
pig on a 5-day
on
car
a,
trip.
on a journey. Can't
Which-
imagine the guinea pig will be too thrilled,
No.
but it's better than being left behind sometimes.
And particularly with boys, we really do need to assess the bonding of them. The two that we did this morning was amazing.
That was, yeah.
But we had a 4-year-old who's a very calm guinea pig and a 7-year-old who's just been handled and loved.
Yeah.
So, who I thought was a lab baby at 7 months and was amazed at how calm he was. But turns out I had the wrong end of the straw.
And yeah, but it all worked out. They
It
were
did.
they were thrilled with him. So
But
I
that's
hope he's nice and-
concerned about the age.
yes, I would be too. But hopefully, the thing is, you can have a 2-year-old and it won't live another 2 years, or you can have a 7-year-old that will. So it's very difficult. The fact that it's already lived to 7 suggests, and it's still in really good health,
Yeah.
suggests that it's well on its way to living till 9 or 10.
Well,
It's very, you just don't know.
Lynn thinks that if you have a look at the life expectancy curve, that there's actually a peak in the 3 to 5-year-old age where things like the genetic factors will cause them to die. And if they survive through that, they don't die until they're 9,
Yeah,
10.
they just keep going.
So it's
He's gorgeous. So I don't want to overhand. I don't want to scare you, baby. You're so soft.
he's got a pretty face.
So pretty.
Okay, I might go harass Lynn. Oh, look at you. Now you're just curious.
Yeah, no. Come back down.
Yeah, you try and head over me, I'll just lift you up. You try and head under me, and I won't let you. I won't let you. No, I won't. You're not going to. No escape. Oh, he's so soft.
Pretty.
So spread the word, everybody. We need adoptions.
There's been a lot come in, is that right? There's been a couple of big rescues?
Yeah. At the rescue of 18,
Yeah.
they were in very, very poor condition.
Oh, poor
I
babies.
think all 18 of them went into hospital cages.
Right.
But 2 of the babies can now lap divertal lax, so she hasn't got a syringe feed
Oh,
them.
good.
They just lap it up. She's got to replace it several times, but you don't have to spend ages feeding it. And there's only 2 in the hospital cages now. Hey, you biting me? Don't do that. I don't like
Does he
that.
want something to eat?
I think you might actually need a wee.
They do get a bit antsy, don't they?
Yeah.
Oh, that's positive.
Yep.
My girls won't eat from my hand, and I've had them for years. Maybe you're just
Okay,
really
yes, I can still
hungry.
see him. Oh, he's been on the grass.
Yeah, you shouldn't be that hungry. But this is very nice grass.
That is called panic veld grass.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not a native Australian, it is a South African grass.
Hence the
Hence the panic veld.
panic
That's
veld.
not a scientific name. But when I was told that, I thought the person was having a pull of my leg,
Yes.
shall we say.
I get the
went,
veld
yeah,
bit,
yeah,
but the
right. So I, Googled it.
yeah, you
And
got it.
yes.
I note recognizing the different types. I just see grass as I'm not even sure what a dandelion is,
Oh,
because
okay.
there's a few different others that are similar to dandelions, and I'm never quite confident. But
Well, there's the furry dandelion and there's the flat leaf dandelion.
yeah,
But I can't tell the difference between clover and white clover.
no,
But kikuyu and buffalo, cooch, they're all easy to identify. But it's what you're used to doing.
yeah. You'll have to train me up.
In fact, when growing up, that tall grass used to be called summer grass.
All right. Well, that
And
makes
then-
sense.
And then the little short stuff that comes up in winter was called winter grass.
Winter grass.
But I always called it seedy grass.
Yeah.
And my budgie loved it.
Oh,
I haven't had a budgie for years. Budgies are gorgeous.
budgies are lovely. Guinea pigs are more domesticated though. So then
You can't really hug a budgie.
no, you can't pat a but well you can, but
You can. Oh, actually, they love a scruff. Around their face,
Face.
especially when they've been molted and
yeah.
the little pin feathers are coming through. We are a little bit off topic. Let's go and harass Miss Lynn.
Do you want to?
If you could take
Hang
him, or I'll take him.
Oh yeah.
Or you can put you, carry you in that since you are little. Say bye bye. There is his little face. Isn't he beautiful?
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
So sorry.
There we go. We're back. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Yeah, it's
How
my
are you, Laura?
I am well. I'm well. I'm sorry to just turn up, but
No,
I'm
I
glad
think it's really good.
To, yes,
Lost
I,
my mask, haven't I? What have I done
It's,
with my mask?
not so busy today. So
No, it's not too bad, really. Oh, I did have done with it. Let me go grab another one. I'll be right back.
I'll get some tea. Oh, sorry, babe. That's a poke in your eye. Sorry, baby. It's okay, Nana. It's okay. Here is Bobo. I don't know if you can see. I don't know exactly. Oh, yeah, there she is. Nice and shiny. You want to have some food, babe? You never do, but let's see if we can tempt you.
Do you remember what we called the video?
I think it was something like it had cyst in the title because it was a subcutaneous cyst.
Yes, yeah.
So
Hello, gorgeous girl. This is her.
this is her. So
Yeah,
there,
wowee.
there'll be some tiny little scar along here somewhere, but I haven't seen it in probably a couple of months.
Good luck finding
Oh,
it.
there it is. There's a tiny little patch
Look
with no
at
hair,
that. Nothing.
and it's
Nada.
all beautifully clean.
We'll have to we'll do a little video for an update for
Yeah.
her. Do you want to hold the camera? Hold
Oh,
her.
yeah.
Actually, I'll hold her this
Yeah.
way. What's her name again? Is it Poppy?
Bo,
Bo.
Bo.
Why am I thinking Poppy?
because you just had a poppy.
Oh,
The little white one was poppy.
there's my head. Okay. Okay, so I'll get you. Let's do this. Dun, 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 dun. One-handed. There we go. And this, if you can take that end there, and it goes into there.
That one.
That's it. Yep. Wonderful.
Okay.
And then here, get back to different setting. That one. That one. Okay. And then, yeah, whatever you just press the red dot.
Yep.
And it's ready
Okay.
to go.
So
Just wait, but I'll put that in.
last time I did this, someone commented on the bad quality of the camera.
Oh,
the
did
camera
they?
work, but it was on the stand that time, and I couldn't
Oh, okay.
couldn't move it as very much. But yes,
Oh, how funny.
it was terrible. But we'll do better this
We'll
time.
do better.
We'll do better this time.
Okay. You just press the.
Yeah.
That's it. Just watch your fingers don't go over
Yeah,
the camera. That's
that's it.
great.
Now, shall
Oh, right. We have got here, and I know YouTube are watching as well at the moment, but this is Beau. And Beau has come for a little visit today. Now, Beau had a sebaceous cyst up here on her back, which we removed. And there's a buzzy fly on there. We've got lots of videos where these are removed, and people say, but they'll come back, they'll come back. Well, here is Beau. How long has it been?
at least 6 months, I should say.
6 months at least. Let's have a look.
No sign of coming back at all. It just healed straight up.
She's
So
looking beautiful.
She did have a bath a little while, just about a week ago, so she's very shiny.
She's super gorgeous.
I think it might be a little bit lower
A bit
down.
lower, somewhere here. You had it before.
Yeah.
So we'll keep creeping
Yeah,
down.
keep
We'll find
keep going
it.
down. It's just on her backbone there somewhere. There's a little patch without any fur.
We're going there. This is, how they are. And nothing. I can't find it. Is it there? Is that it? No.
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 Might be
There,
further
there we
over.
go.
There it
There,
is.
we've got
Yeah,
it.
it's just quite a
Okay,
lot further
there
down
we
than I
have it.
thought.
And that's where it was. And that is completely and utterly flat. Wait, come on. Are you able to actually see it in there?
Not really.
That's
It's
it.
a bit, yeah.
It's literally flat, nothing there, nothing raised up. And that's all that there is 6 months on, which is fantastic. Now, what we do find with the healing of these, when they close, there can be a little bit of dead skin that just sits in the edge of this area, which is easily wiped off. And there's not really any on Beau, but I'll show everyone what to do. But literally on that little area, just going over with a little bit of malaseb and water, just removes that. It's completely flat, nothing there, nothing is going to reappear. That's dealt with. Beau, fantastic. Here she is 6 months later. So she's beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
Now, I did bring them in today because
Mhm.
just last night and maybe one or two other nights, I've noticed that right at the middle of the night, they'll start. One of them will make a little crying sound.
In the middle of the
In
night?
the middle of the night. And I don't know which one it is. I've checked their chest and I've sort of swished them all over gently to see if there's any pain, and there's nothing. But I thought if anyone could find anything, they haven't lost any weight. And it might just be a little noise that she's making. I think it could be Beau because she's the one who is sort of the most quiet. And last night I got them out of the box.
Yeah, nothing there.
Their little howdy house, and
lovely.
the other two started eating straight away, and she didn't. But
do you think she's being pushed out of her house or something like that?
She's always,
and she might want a particular place, and they're sort of saying no.
It could be. It could be. She's
something like
probably the least dominant because she's the one. Well, she's not very assertive.
She's just gorgeous. Yeah, there's nothing obvious on her at all. She has no lumps or bumps or anything out of alignment. She has no pain in any areas. No, she's feeling
the
good.
other ones as well,
Yeah.
but I couldn't find any problems. So,
well, she's super, super cute. So we'll say bye to Beau and we'll get some of her buddies out. There she goes. Say bye, Beau. That's great. If you press stop on that, thanking you, I'll give you Beau. She's super cute.
She's
and
very,
yeah, there's
very shy.
nothing there. You're not going to see anything return with that, which is
No.
how it's meant to be.
She'll never eat if someone's watching.
Yep.
She'll always run away if I come past the cage.
Okay.
I've had her for her entire life almost.
Yep.
But then obviously that
She's a
first
stealth guinea pig.
first few months of her life must have been quite traumatic because
Maybe.
she was very young when she had the babies.
Yeah.
She was only like twice their size when she had them.
Yeah.
She was a great mother,
Yeah.
but she's always been very. Like she's so calm.
She's
like,
so
quiet,
calm.
but
She's beautiful.
I don't think she's enjoying this because she always runs away.
She's
But then
she's happy there. She's on guard. You can see her
Yeah,
looking. She's like
she's
looking.
not really completely.
Yeah.
She's
But she's relaxed though. She's good.
So-
Let's see the others. We'll get them out.
It's all right, man. It's all right. It's all right. That's it. We might do the Tippy next. Here she is.
Hello, gorgeous girl.
hello, Tippy. So yes, it might be her that's having a little binge.
Okay.
It's not all the time, and it's the rest of the time they seem in such good health. So, that looks like it could do with a bit more of a clean, but
Yeah, she's a bit greasy there. She's also got a little bit of elevation here.
right.
And if you feel over this way, I half suspect she might have a urethral stone coming down,
That's not
which I
good.
think might be your issue.
That-
If you feel
yes.
across, now put your finger there
There.
and go across. And go across. That's it. Feel it? You feel it? Go down a bit further. That's it. Go across. Feel that?
Yeah, she's not enjoying that.
No,
either.
and she doesn't like it.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
she's also got discharge there. But it's literally, it is coming down.
So that was the noise. It was very. I've had girls with stones before, and that was the noise.
That's
so
the
it's
noise, yeah.
probably, that's
I think
what
it's
it is.
her because it's very evident there. It is very evident there. And she's got this discharge which is leading up and away. Yeah, she's definitely got that.
Okay. Poor baby.
So I think, oh, gorgeous, you don't like me doing that, do you?
I did sort of palpate them all over just to see if there was any real pain, but
Yeah.
obviously that's not
It's not comfortable.
unbearable
No,
pain,
it's not
but it's a
uncomfortable.
discomfortable. Yeah.
Oop, hold it. Yeah.
Then when you checked her before, again about 6 months ago,
Yeah.
you said that she had a bit of loose skin as though she's lost weight.
Yeah, she still has here.
She still does? Okay.
Yeah.
I was hoping she'd come up, but she's 900. She's been staying at 900.
If she's
for a
staying at
long time.
900, that's good. Hello, gorgeous. Oh, you like that? You like that? Yay. So what's going on? Yeah, she's...
Oh,
Whoa,
no,
whoa,
no,
whoa,
no,
whoa,
no,
whoa,
darling.
no, no, no.
No,
We don't want
darling.
anything like that. No, 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 no. Yeah, it's definitely... And what happened then is I'm palpating down that
And that's
abdomen
when she-
area, and
yeah.
that's when she did that.
When she, yeah.
So, yeah, I would be keeping an eye on that.
That must be very uncomfortable. Is there any way of helping her past that, or do you know, like, if is it in the bladder, is it in the urethra?
It's just a bit higher. What I'd like you to do is monitor that.
Yeah.
I've done a little bit of movement on that area, and hopefully she will pass that. So keep her up with watery
Yeah.
foods. You know, make sure she's drinking, because what happens with bladder stones, when they start to get pain down in that region,
I'll stop.
they know that it hurts to go to the toilet, so
they'll
they stop eating
drinking,
and
yeah.
drinking. It's like catch-22. So you actually need to go the other way, make sure she's drinking here. She does not like her abdomen touched down there.
No,
She doesn't. So
well, that's good to find.
yeah, it's
what
definitely-
it is so that we can actually watch it.
yeah,
rather
so
than-
that's what's going on. I mean, you could get an x-ray to see the extent of it, but given it's actually here, it's in the ureter. So I would be inclined to monitor her really carefully, increase her liquids a little bit more so she's urinating a bit more. If she shows any sign of consistent pain, she needs to be on, meloxicam or something like that. So we'll get her vet managed. But at this stage, I would monitor that quite closely. And within a 2-week window, if that is not gone, then I'd take it a step further and check out what's going on there. We can flush that area.
Okay.
So you could bring her up and then we could do that.
That'd be great. Yeah.
And that would sort of help. But outside of that, I would just monitor for the moment because she does not want it touched.
No.
I think that's what's going on with her.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense actually,
Yeah.
because it's the same sort of noise I've heard in the past.
Yeah.
With others who have had bladder stones.
Yeah, it's definitely that area. And actually just looking at the state of that little poopy there, it was a bit dry. So I think she's already started eating, drinking less.
Yeah.
Because it's there. So you need to increase that. Also add some cranberry juice.
Yep.
You'd have the sugar-free preservative one. Just put that in the water. Some piggies hate the water after it goes in, but I would actually put it in and maybe even just try syringe feeding her a little bit, or do whatever you can to encourage her to drink a little bit more, and then monitor it closely.
Heard, Urethral in the past. Would you recommend that or
Uretral's a liquid, not the human one.
Right.
Uretral for guinea pigs you can get.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and you can actually give that to them. It doesn't break down existing stones.
No.
So it just helps with what they call bladder sludge in that area and inflammation. So
Okay.
but it doesn't treat existing stones. And with her being female, you really want to see if she can pee that out.
Yeah.
The surgery itself is really quite invasive,
Yeah.
but given it is in the position it's in, and it doesn't feel too large. There's actually a girl here that I've got that's come in that we need to have a look at a stone. So, yeah, it's a very different kettle of fish. Maybe I'll go and get her. Do you want to hold her on here
Yeah,
in front of YouTube, and you can just have a chat with them with her if you like. I'll go and get her. She needs to come.
Here she is. So I've had a bit of experience with bladder stones before. So hopefully this will be... I had one at the vet's and they managed to get it out of the urethra, and it was massive. It was, you know, and it was so rough. Like, it's not like a nice smooth pebble. It's a really... It must be so painful. I feel really sorry for them. But they got it out, which was great. But so she's called Tippy, because if you can see on her face, she's got a little T. So it had to be a T name. And I tried loads and loads of T names, and Tippy just stuck. She's very soft. She's losing a bit of hair, so I do need to give her some ivermectin, just in case there's anything going on there. But I've got that at home. Yeah, it's all right. Do you want some grass? Do you want to poop? What about a poop? No, you don't want to poop. Doesn't look like your poops. Yeah. You're okay. You're quite okay. Let's have a look at you. Yeah. Seriously, you'll enjoy it if you have it. Yeah, you can have some. You don't want it? Here's the other little girl. We'll move you out the way.
You've got the little poopy on there.
Yeah.
Lolly poop. So this little girl has just been surrendered. She's super, super cute. She's an older girl, but if we have a look at her down here, we need to remove this bladder stone. You can feel it, so I'll get you to
I'll just
pop her down, and then you can feel it. Maybe YouTube can actually see it there as well. But you can see it's very distinct ridge right there. So just feel that very gently coming. Don't press in, just feel gently coming down. Don't press in. Feel?
There's a sort of gap.
No, go down, down, down. Stop.
Oh, yes,
there.
yeah,
Feel
yes, I can definitely.
that stone right
yeah,
there.
even that little white.
That is
sort
the
of
stone.
white
You
bit,
can even
yeah.
see it under the skin color there.
Oh my goodness.
So that's a stone. And that's in the ureter, which is exactly where your piggies is. It just needs to come a little bit further. So that's one we'll take out for her today.
Oh, wonderful.
Which will help her feel a lot better.
Yeah. How old did you think she was?
This girl, she's an older piggy.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think she's 6 from memory. Yeah, she's one of the older ones. But she's super, super cute. And yeah, so we need to treat her with that today. So I'll put her aside for now. She can come and sit down. And so have we looked at all of yours?
No, there's just 2, and I think Maeve will be fine. She's pretty robust. Hey, Maeve. Come on out, baby girl. Come on. Come on. All right, now.
There you go. Yeah, no, leave your foot out, because otherwise you'll get. Now, we'll put you here. But Maeve does not like to sit still, and she's got very, very sharp claws that she loves to use on my 4 fingers. My 4 fingers, Maeve. Why do you have to be so mean? Come back. You're already grotty. I gave you a bath and you're already grotty. Problem white pigs, hey?
Problem with white pigs.
have a look. Yes, you're okay. Stop complaining. Here, some grass. That's what you need. That's more like it, isn't it? She's a little bit like, if you've been watching for a while, she's a little bit like Poppy and Eddie, who were little Himalayans you saw before. But she's not quite a Himalayan. She's just got the grey ears. Yeah, you're pretty. You got a bit grubby. Yes, I know, cranky pants. There.
Instead of those 2 hours of sleep you get,
I know. It's
cut it down to one.
quite right.
Yeah, is that nice? I just put a cover on her, so she's. Oh, nearly finished, hey?
Okay.
Now,
Who's this?
this is Maeve. Now
Hey,
she is
Maeve.
very scratchy. She does not like to be.
Okay.
She doesn't relax the way that Beau does.
Hello, Maeve.
I've handled her a lot, but she
Maeve.
just doesn't like it.
That's all right. I'll get you to stand back a bit.
Yep.
Yeah. Just COVID-y. Maeve. Maeve, you are jumpy. Jumpy girl.
She's very friendly, but she's very jumpy.
That's okay.
She has a little,
Oh, she has,
a little lump on.
She does indeed have a lump there.
Yes, it hasn't changed. You did check that one a little while ago. It hasn't changed.
Yeah, it's
since,
not a
so
sebaceous cyst.
it hasn't got any bigger or smaller or changed shape or
Okay.
changed place or anything.
Okay.
It's all been very stable,
More than likely fatty lymphoma.
right?
Feels a bit like it. Keep monitoring it for
Yep.
sure. Hey, little girl. Come here. Let's check you down here. She's good. I know. You don't like me touching there. I'm sorry. Let me see. Yeah. She's quick with those little claws, isn't
She's
she?
very sharp.
Yeah. No, she's good. She is good. She's all good. Even her ears are great. She's good. Maybe that one.
She's a bit grubby
But
down
she's
below because
not really.
she gets a bit stained because
Yeah, not really. It's down. Really don't like that, do you? Come here. Yeah, just a little bit. That's the colouring of her coat as well on that low area. But yeah,
she
she's
did feel a bit firm around the belly. I wondered if it was
stop
maybe
leaping. She is a bit firm.
bloat.
It's not. I don't think it's bloat.
Okay. Maeve,
She
calm
does
down.
have.
You're quite all right.
Yeah, no, it's not bloat. She's she's good. But
She's very friendly, but it has to be on her terms. It doesn't like to be picked up.
yeah, so, just checking there just to double check. She's absolutely fine. You really just don't want me playing there, do you? Sorry, little girl. Is that okay? Yeah. Is that all right? No, she's super cute. She's licking me.
Yeah.
She's giving kisses. She's super cute. Yeah, she does not like being poked
No,
and prodded at
no.
all.
Not even
She's
a
a
fan
strong
of being
girl. She's
patted.
really muscularly. She's
Yes.
really good.
Yeah, she's
Um,
solid. That's all muscle.
Is she the boss of the group?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, because she's a really muscly little thing. But
She's not
really
afraid
good.
of anything, whereas the others are afraid of pretty much everything.
Oh.
So, but she's in charge. She
So
knows.
she's the one, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's very strong in all her limbs, which is
Yeah.
good. So, but she's super cute. You are really cute. Oh, what got going on there? Hold on. Something.
Anything there?
There, on her nose. Right there. What is that? Come here. hold it.
She loves to rip the
Little
skin off
runner.
her fingers.
Yeah, hold that right there. Keep an eye on you. Right. Yeah, she does. Right in here.
Is it a bump or a...
Yeah, she's just got some mites.
Oh, okay.
That's all. Have you mite treated them?
I
in a while?
haven't. I need
Yeah.
to do it again.
Yeah, I would just do that because it's just started on her. It was the tiniest little indication. Just
Yeah.
there. There's nothing else on there.
Yeah,
That's
Tippy's
it.
losing a bit of fur around her back end too, so I need to treat them
Okay.
as soon as I get
Yeah,
back.
we'll just treat them again because their fluff, their fur is just beautiful, and they don't have any indication on the coat as yet. So that was
No,
just
that's the very
perfect luck in
beginning,
getting
yeah.
that. It's the very
So
beginning.
that's
Yeah, so just
with a little bit of. Oh yes, so it's a little bit of
so
a sort
skin
of
attached to it.
Yeah,
So when we see that with the skin attached, first indication. But yeah, just time to mite treat her. Do you want me to pop some ivermectin on them here?
oh,
while
you
they're
could
here?
do if you've got it all just
I've
ready.
got it all ready. So, and you've got ivermectin at home?
I do, yes.
Yeah. Okay, so number one. And take her.
Yeah.
That's it.
Just stay calm, little girl. Thanks.
That's
Oh,
it.
that's nice. It's all right. There she is.
Gorgeous. Hello, cutie pie. She's absolutely like a statue, isn't she?
Yes.
By comparison.
She's so calm, but I hate picking her up because I know she's scared, but I also love picking her up because she's so sweet. And Tippy is sort of exactly in the middle in terms of temperament.
You've got all extremes with these
I've
three
got the
girls.
three, yeah.
Yeah.
It's very interesting because I often call Beau Pico, which is my previous piggy.
Yep.
Because she's just the reincarnation of Pico.
Oh.
Whereas Maeve is the reincarnation of Jasmine.
Yep.
So, and Tippy is herself. I haven't had a Tippy before.
She's super, super cute. Super cute. It's awesome.
You don't wash it off.
It's very
Now,
cute.
I've done. You had Maeve and Beau. Yes, good.
Yeah, so all three have been done. Just
All done.
repeat it in a week.
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah, that'd be good.
that's it, which is good. And who have we got
Wonderful.
on here? You having a chat with them before?
I didn't see
Tina,
the
Skinny. Oh, you weren't watching on here?
No, because I didn't want to move
Oh, the screen.
the
Okay.
screen because it was in the right place.
All right. Just go back up through the chat. Thanks, Lisa. She says, your love of piggies really helps contribute to my mental health. It helps me to love my piggies the best I can. That's awesome.
I think they're such great for therapy.
They are,
They're
aren't they?
so-
Yeah,
They don't
Yeah.
demand much, but they
Yeah.
give so much.
they do. Absolutely.
Nice hay.
That's great. I think we're all caught up on there, which is great. It's quiet today. What have we got to do? We've got some out there. I need to go get the long-haired boy out. And I think we're in for a very short afternoon, which is good. How's your week gone?
Good. Getting better. I had a cold the first week of the school holidays, and then
Okay.
I've got everything done that I needed to do
Yep.
the second week of the school
Okay.
holidays, which is great.
Yeah.
Except go to the dentist.
Okay.
But I'm putting that one off because it's the dentist.
So do you start on Tuesday?
I start on Tuesday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So you haven't had the C? No.
the
COVID.
No.
No.
no, I haven't. I'm getting to be a bit of a unicorn now. I'm
Yeah, I'm the
one
same.
of the few people who haven't had it. But
Yeah.
touch wood, I'm gonna stay that way.
Yeah.
I don't want the experience. I can live without it. So,
Yeah. That's right.
the cold was bad enough, and at least it was just a cold.
Yeah.
So, loads
That's a
of
good
rat
thing.
tests later. It's
Yeah.
just a cold. So
It's interesting. You know, lots of stories of families getting it, but not everyone in the family, and just
Yeah.
one person or a couple. And yeah, so we'll just you know
wait and see. It's good to see the country starting to be a bit more normal, though.
It is. It
That's
is.
a good
I
thing.
don't want us to lose sight of how serious it is, though.
Oh no, no.
It's very like people are still dying. and
Absolutely,
it's horrific. But
Yeah.
yes, it's nice to have
You just don't know how it's going to
a
affect
bit
you.
of balance. Yeah.
Yeah, you just don't know. So I'm just trying to think of the desexed males we've got here. Because I've got most of them out. I was trying to think of the other ones here because we've got a few pairs that are bonded buddies. I might actually bring them out for some grass time. Oh, we've got a chance. Shall we do that? I think we're just talking logistics with piggies because we've got a gorgeous afternoon. It's really nice.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah. Beautiful.
Nice to stay inside.
I know. So lucky because they said rain.
Rain, yeah.
Yeah, and this morning I actually went to a market. I went to 2 markets actually.
Exciting.
It was really wonderful. Got up super early.
Yeah.
But because we scheduled this a bit later, so I took a beautiful Shirley with me,
Right.
and we went to the biggest market here in Sydney, and then North Rocks Market after
Oh,
that.
yes.
So we had a
Yeah.
lot of fun, which was
That's
great. So I'm
fun, yeah.
tired from the markets
Yeah.
already.
Do you get any good treasures?
I did find some treasures.
Excellent.
I did
Yeah.
indeed. Yeah.
It's exciting when you do.
Yeah, I did. I found a really interesting one. Maybe I should show YouTube. Do you want to see something really weird? Let me know in the chat. If you want to see something really weird, let me know. Super weird. Like you will not have seen anything like this.
Well, I want to see it. I have to pipe it up like that.
Well, yeah, it's yeah, it's pretty extraordinary. So let me know if you do want to see something very weird, and I'll show you. You can always come over here for weird stuff. But yeah, I did. I found it yesterday, and I'll go and get it. That's
Yeah.
probably the easiest thing. Let me go get it.
If it's that weird, you won't
Yeah.
be able to describe it.
Yeah, well, no, I can describe it.
All right, YouTube, I'm going to go and put my guinea pigs on the grass for a bit of a rest. They've been poked and prodded and ivermectin, and now they'll enjoy some rest.
Oh my god.
All right. Now, okay, so one of the things, and I think I'll take a poll on this after. We, as you know, we have not been doing the boarding here because we have a full shelter, so it's pretty full on work-wise, and very little time for anything else. So the boarding had to cease because of a few issues, including COVID and so forth. And one of the things that my husband and I do is we love to find unusual things and rescue them.
That is
So-
certainly unusual.
So this is very weird, very strange. But and I'm not even sure if I'm going to put it here on the channel. So if you let me know in the chat down if you want to know more about this or not. But I may even start another little channel or something because he's a restorer. My husband restores amazing things and his work is just incredible. But as part of that, we've actually, when we first came back to Australia, we did antique fairs and like we've been very involved in that area. And so as some of our downtime,
Because you have so
Away.
much downtime.
I do not. So when I do have downtime, I find some interesting things, and I mean really interesting because I've got the knowledge to find it. So that's like my fun part. So what I am looking at doing, and it's already underway in fact, is funding the shelter through the things that I find. So yeah, I'd like to know from you watching this if you would like to know more about that or not, because
that's sort of my downtime area, but the actual process of doing that and finding it is really interesting. Anyway, to get to the point, something very unusual. This has to be the ugliest dog I think I've ever
I'm
seen.
glad you said it because I was thinking it.
So, but it is very, very unusual. So here we go. His tail, his face.
What?
Okay.
What's going on with that tail?
And YouTube's probably going, what the hell is that? But that is known as wicker-work.
It is wicker.
It is wicker-work,
it looks
and
good.
it is antique Chinese wicker-work. So this is, if I put it up close, you can see how fine this work is done by hand. It's absolutely extraordinary for what it is, and they're very collectible. These are items that you don't come across very often. And of course, I found one.
Yes.
So I found him. So if you can think of a name, be kind, give him a nice name. It is a name. But I found him. So yeah, I will be basically finding him the right home, and he will then, whatever comes in, funds the work I do here with Cavy Central. But he is pretty rare, and even my husband was amazed by the level of work in him. If you look at this wicker work, it's really extraordinary. So yeah, now what's really even more bizarre is that he is a container.
Oh
So-
my goodness. Okay.
So if we do
That
this,
explains the tail.
he is a container. See that? And in here, this is ceramic that was made to form his body shape that is used as the container. And around that, they did all the wicker work. And you can see even his little wooden paws are carved. So isn't he extraordinary? When you actually think about the work involved in preparing him, it's really incredible. But there are many items like this. When you look at antique Chinese wicker work, which this is, bean container. I think you put more than beans in there. I don't know. Maybe knitting? What would you put in there? Let me know what you think you put in there. But yeah, so this little guy, he's actually very, very old. Well, old as in 1920s, possibly earlier, possibly back to the 1880s. The colouring denotes part of his age, and he's got papier-mâché in him. He's made of so many different components.
So
But
that inside
there we
the
go.
ear, that's paper mache.
Yeah. So
Oh,
if you look
yes,
at the
yeah.
underside here of this section, you can see it.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
So you can
it's
actually
not
see how
cold
it's-
like
Yeah,
ceramic.
you can
yes.
actually see how it's formed. So yes, so there we go. So that is what I'm contemplating with the work that we do, because I think that we have to be a bit more open-minded with how to do the work that I do, because our vet bills and everything are enormous. But he's certainly different. Yeah, I think YouTube is stunned.
I think so. Yeah. I am. Yeah. When you opened him up, it's like
I know.
why that tail? Why is it? in that
It's a
sort of-
bustle. Well, he's
Yeah.
a Pomeranian, I
Yeah.
think. I think Pomeranian.
Something like
Do
yeah.
you
one
think
of
he's
those
a
with the fluffy-
Pomeranian or a Pomeranian?
Something
maybe?
like that. Yeah.
Yeah. But they were often little dogs that were in China at that time. So
Yeah.
Pekingese, that's what I'm thinking of.
Pekingese, yeah.
Pekingese. Is he a Pekingese? Pekingese or a Pomeranian? Let me know. Pekingese, Pomeranian. What is he?
Not exactly dog experts here.
We're not dog experts. We are not. So yes. So that is my little find of the week.
That's-
And yeah, so I have to do a bit of research on him, and then we'll find him the right home. Interestingly, when you do research them, they are really extraordinary and rare. So
yeah. I've never seen anything like it.
I had
mean,
never seen
I'm
anything.
not an expert.
No.
By any means, but
And I actually spotted him and I left him alone. I thought, no. Like I picked him up and I thought, no. But I knew that the wicker work in him is so difficult to do.
Yeah.
Like a real craftsman has done that. YouTube is saying Pomeranian, they think.
Yeah. That sounds.
Yeah. I think is Pomeranian, but yeah, just the level of detail in the work, and like this is really amazing, amazing wicker work. If you've ever seen baskets woven, this is, he's really, really extraordinary. So yeah, so I do come across interesting things. Life is never dull here, never dull. So,
And we've even got a poo to go with the dog.
but that's Suzanne's poop.
Yeah. We've got a poop. That's a dog poop.
Yeah.
That's not quite as.
Is it a lolly? Is
Yeah,
it's
it's
a lolly or
lollies
something.
inside.
Lollies, pooplets. Oh,
Poops.
pooplets.
Poop-shaped lollies.
Pooplets.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, so that's what we're thinking. So in the chat, if you're watching this now, I'd like you to let me know if you'd be interested in hearing things like that or not. I may do a separate video on it because it's so totally different. And certainly my husband has a bit of input with that because he's amazing with the work that he does.
So would he restore this in any way?
No. That wouldn't be touched. Yeah. It's in its original form.
Condition.
Yeah, it's in its original form. And it's interesting, when I found it, I actually walked away and thought no. And then I literally got to the car 20 yards away. I thought, no, I have to go back because he's that unusual. I've never seen him before. And I see a lot of things in like our lifetime of doing this, and I'd never seen him before. So yeah, he is rather rare. I was worried initially that his teeth were real teeth.
Yes.
Because sometimes in Fijian face
use.
masks and things, they use real teeth. Yeah. And so Fitz says, definitely interesting to find out about. Perhaps you said maybe it'd be a separate video. But let me know because, and look, I did a question on YouTube where I had people, I was asking them about why they breed guinea pigs. Why is this? And the majority of the answers were that they felt it was to make quick money, so to speak. And as you know, with guinea pig care, it's not. There's a lot of care, veterinary costs, everything that goes into that. Now costs are enormous with what we do. But having stopped the boarding, we're looking at other ways to actually help with the work that I do, but also get a bit of downtime so that I'm not doing this 24/7 as I am. So yeah, not that much downtime, but yeah, some. Anyway, so I thought if there's a way to integrate the two, it might be interesting. And given that we have breeders, and I know there are people who breed guinea pigs, look at the work I do here, and they learn from what we offer. Maybe they will learn something that you don't have to have an animal involved to actually generate a little bit of income on the side. And maybe that will, I don't know, help some of them veer away from the work with, creating these animals or bringing them into the world when we don't need them. So I don't know, maybe it's I don't know, different thought process. Hasn't been done anywhere, I don't think. I don't know. And I don't know whether, again, on this channel or not.
The LA guinea pig, do they sell interesting stones that they find?
Well, they're produced,
yes.
and they're ground and they're manufactured.
Yeah, it's in the sense that they sell a different thing through the channel, but it's not the same. It's
it's a different thing.
Rescue and
it's sort of rescuing. Like honestly, the things I rescue, it's so hilarious. The stuff I find, it really is. But I just thought maybe sharing some of that knowledge might help people. But maybe it should be on a different platform. Maybe it fits into here because it is actually rescuing. It's like when you find a piece of lolique, if you don't know what lolique is, and I found it in an op shop. What is it doing in an op shop? It's the best of French glass, and I found some of it. So, finding these little things that I rescue along the way, that in a way I can then put back to where it's just also back in, it's I hate the disposability of everything. I hate that. And I just like the idea that if it can be reused and made useful again, it should be the way. So it's sort of all of that wrapped into one. So it's rescue, but it's rescue in a different way. So yes, I rescued.
You need
I rescued him.
Sewing case. I reckon for little bobbins and needles.
I think he
and
might be
things.
for wool or something.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know.
I think he's a little bit small for sort of knitting wool, but maybe for
I really don't know what they would have put in him. I don't know.
no,
I don't
no,
know.
maybe
Tell us what you think they put in him, everybody. And if you missed the early part of this conversation, you'll have to go back. So they're saying they love it, but I don't know. I probably do it in a separate video. And look, honestly, I actually took gorgeous Shirley with me this morning. It was such fun. It was really good fun. But we had a ball. So yeah, I might share some of that with you because it's very different to this sort of work, and most people wouldn't be aware that that's what we do to sort of help fund the work here. And we have to do it because, I mean, just the 18 guinea pigs we had in the last 3 weeks, the vet costs and everything to do with that, they're enormous on top of everything to do with the shelter. So it's pretty constant. Yeah. So anyway, fun and games. But yeah, there's heaps of things like that. It's a strange little dog.
he's very strange. His face is growing on me, but I still wouldn't take him
I
home.
don't know. Let me show you some of the other ones. I'll show you them on here. And you can see he fits in with the others. So he is the same. Here we go. Now there we go. This is one here. Ooh. This is one here. You can see him there. Okay, that's Chinese wicker-work. Can you see him on there?
Yeah.
Now, I don't know what he is.
Oh, I'd have him.
Why?
Well, he doesn't look quite so scary because he doesn't have teeth. He
Come
looks
on.
basically like a capybara, to be honest.
Really? I think they said he was a cap. Oh no, there is a capybara one that's been made by him, by them. Ooh,
I can't
that
imagine
way.
they'd be particularly familiar with capybaras in.
Well, I
China,
sort of
but
think
then-
this guy has got more of the win because he's got teeth
Yeah,
and a mouth.
yeah.
He's got more detail.
He's got yeah.
I don't know.
Just those teeth are putting me off. That's all.
I know you wouldn't want to run into him at night. What was another one? Let me see. Yeah, this is an eagle. Okay. What? Eagle. Okay, that's an eagle.
That's nice too.
That's an eagle. But see how they're made the exact same way with the fine work? And I've never seen him before, so that's why I picked him up. And so Fido? Is that a bit basic for Fido? I don't know.
What's a good Chinese name for a dog?
I don't know.
I'll have to look one up.
I really don't know.
Like the Chinese word for Fido.
It was interesting, the write-up on the other dog that was there. It said something like, imagine him seated comfortably at the floor beside your leg. I thought this one would frighten me to death.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. But yeah, anyway, very collectible because he's antique, he's old, and I totally appreciate the work that's gone into him because he's made of so many bits and pieces. So boy, have we skewed off from guinea pigs today. We have. All right, so in the chat, and there will be people who are watching this later on the replay, I do want you to comment down below if you think you'd be interested in the things that we pick up that we're supporting the shelter with, separate video, of course, or not on the channel. So I would really like to know because I could go either way with that. I'm not sure. I'm undecided. Yeah, it would be a case of just putting a camera on sometime when I do this, which I guess it then is no longer downtime, is it? It becomes something else. So I don't know. I'm confused.
Upload it.
Yes. Oh yeah, there's a massive amount. People underestimate how much time goes into YouTube, and it is massive, absolutely massive. So it's its own time-consuming thing as well. But anyway, there's Fido. So that's what I did find yesterday. I'll go and pop him back inside, and I'll leave you with Laura. She's going to entertain you.
Right, okay.
So not to put you on the spot at the moment, Laura.
Thanks a lot. I don't even have any guinea pigs to show you.
Hello. Now,
yeah, good. I'm glad to see that someone is very interested anyway in the chat. Others can have a look later as they come through. But that's weird. That's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Kind of scary. But then, yeah, it's like those porcelain dogs that the Chinese, the Chinese foo dogs, they're a bit sort of halfway between a dragon and a dog. They're pretty cool. They are a bit scary. If I had my phone, I'd look up a good name for it, but I don't have my phone. I can see a little nose just over there eating some grass, which is very cute. That's the little fluffy girl with the urethral stone, so hopefully get that one out. I don't know when Lynn's planning to do that. And hopefully my little Tippy, that will come out without too much trouble too. I've had others with stones in the past. Some of them have been all right. One of them, unfortunately, needed it removed under anaesthetic, and he faded out under anaesthetic, which was very sad. But he was, he'd been struggling for a little while. If I'd got on it quicker, it would have been better. Yes, hello, Marsha. I have been helping with some adoptions. I have, but only one today. It's a bit quiet today. Sometimes we have one after the other all day. Today I've just seen one group of people, but they're absolutely lovely family and really gorgeous. And they've got, I mean, the guinea pigs as well as the people. They had this lovely little guinea pig called Michael, and they've taken one home, and he's going to have a human name too. And I think it's gorgeous to have guinea pigs with human names. So they've got one with a little fluffy gingery coloured one who turned out to be 7 years old. So calm, such a beautiful piggy. So Lynn's coming back now. Oh, maybe not. There hasn't been, it's bedtime. Well, that's completely understandable. Yes, you've hung around for, I hope we've been soporific for you and let you have a nice sleep. 1:30 in Canada. I'd love to visit Canada. I wonder, so it's spring there at the moment. It's autumn here. So we're probably having fairly similar weather. This is, it's not Lynn. I thought it was funny. It's not me. It's not Lynn. It's Laura for a minute. I've got short hair. Lynn will be back in just a minute. She's just gone to get some piggies. I'm just holding the fort and probably being a bit boring, but it's all right. You can tune out. If you want to go and get a cup of tea. That's cup of tea time. I don't have any guinea pigs to show you. I could show you some of the things that we use. So this stuff is the malaseb. I don't know if it's available in other parts of the world, but it's a similar thing. Let's have a look at the active ingredients are chlorhexidine gluconate and miconazole nitrate. So those are the things to look for. That's amazing for any kind of fungal infections, and guinea pigs get fungal infections like that. So really nice. It's good for dogs and cats too. I think that's who it's for. That's one of the most important things. Then we have, this is something else we can use too. This is good for guinea pigs with bloaty sort of, not really low down bloat, but if they've got a bit of wind in their tummy. These are baby ones. And the guinea pigs quite like them because they're sweet. You just give a few little drops, a tiny amount, and that'll help bring up any, because they can't burp or really that well. Oh, didn't look close enough. No, don't feel dumb. I'm feeling a bit dumb at the moment, but that's okay. I have no dignity to lose. So then we have, what are some other things? So this is the ice spray. This is what Lynn uses sometimes for pain protection. Like if she's doing very small sort of surgical things, like when Beau had her cyst removed. It just keeps everything, it sort of dulls the pain sensors a bit, so it's not so intense. Now I assume, oh yeah, for sports injuries, sprains and stains, muscles and joints. I must get some of that. Looks pretty good. Just lowers the pain a little bit. Now what else have we got? Oh, and this is the blue stuff, I believe. Is this the blue stuff? Yeah, you can see it's the blue stuff. So this goes on wounds. It's kind of like a Band-Aid that has thank you. I thought it was funny. Yes, it is a bit hard. The difficulty is we've got things going on, and not everything's just here, so Lynn has to pop in and out a bit. So this stuff is good for after a wound. She'll spray it on, like when she does the cyst removals, and that just keeps everything nice and clean. It's a pink eye, but it's blue. It feels like it should be pink, but it's blue. Blue feels cleaner. Then we have, I believe in here, this is the no, hang on, what's this? This would be the one out of my head now. The stuff that you take to stop COVID, the horse stuff that doesn't work, but it's great for guinea pigs with mites, mange mites, lice, parasites of all kinds. Mostly mange mites because that's what they get. They pick them up from hay and all kinds of sources. It's nothing to do with hygiene or if anything's gone wrong. So I do know a little bit about guinea pigs. I thought it was funny, but I only know like a fraction of what Lynn knows. But that's why I'm here. I like to learn from her. Ivermectin, that's the word I'm after. Ivermectin is the stuff that keeps the mange mites underway. So if you have any questions that I might be able to answer, please put them in. Otherwise, I might pop off and go and grab a guinea pig to show you. I'll be back in a minute. Little Bonnie, what a lovely name. Did you name her?
I named her Bonnie. She was called Hillary. And my American friend went, "You are not Hillary."
All right, I have Bonnie. I've just been given a piggie to borrow. Here is Bonnie. Now she has been with her current human for a little while. She's 5.5. She's been with her human for since she was 5. I believe she came from the shelter. Apparently she was called Hillary before, but an American friend said, yeah, you can't have a guinea pig called Hillary. Just a bit too far. So they named her Bonnie. And Bonnie is extremely beautiful. She's quite a small little piggy. She is a beautiful girl. This is the first time I've met her, and she's very relaxed. And you can see, actually Bonnie's a good example because even though she's small, in many respects she looks quite young. But if we have a look at her feet, this is one of the ways to see if, sorry, that's not a very dignified angle for you. Sorry, Bonnie. These feet, you can see the toes are quite thick and the toenails are quite thick too. That's one way to see if a guinea pig is quite old. For the first year or so, their toenails are like little needles. They're so sharp. And as they get older, they become a bit blunter and a bit thicker. And that's this one. There's some suggestion she might have a bit of arthritis. She does feel a little bit stiff in her joints, but she's not suffering too much from that. She's had a clean bill of health from the vet and from Lynn. So the owner she has, I've met her before. She's well versed on guinea pig care, so she's going to be okay. There she is. She's very beautiful. Weight or body length? Well, let me just pop her down and see how long she is, but definitely just in general overall size, which would be weight. Yeah, she's quite short. So compared to, so I'd say she'd be sort of 700, 800 grams rather than mine are generally more around the 1 kilo mark. Still perfectly healthy. There's a huge range. They can be, adult guinea pigs can be anything from sort of 600 grams up to 1.2, 1.3. Sorry for American people, if there's any of you watching, I have no idea what that is in pounds. I only understand pounds when you're talking about babies. Human babies, not guinea pig babies. Oh wow. Okay. So yes, I thought it was funny. We've got 2 boys, 1,500. Yes. So you've got 2 really big ones. And that's perfectly normal too. Our guinea pig is only too fat if they have trouble moving. If they can still move and get around quite comfortably, then that's not too fat. You can't have a too fat guinea pig generally, unless it's being fed a lot of carrots and things like that, high sugar, as far as I know. But generally, if they're just on hay, a little bit of grass, a little bit of vitamin C stuff like capsicum, lettuce occasionally, the denser lettuces rather than the really light lettuces that will give them a bit of diarrhea. 3 pounds. Okay, yeah. Oh, well, that's pretty easy. 500 grams is about a pound. So yeah, they can be all sorts of different sizes, and this one's quite a small one, but she's absolutely beautiful. This is Bonnie.
Oh,
Did Bonnie come from here? Do you know?
I think she may have.
I have a feeling that she did. Yeah. So she's got brown on that side,
Super cute.
and then white on this side, which is
cute.
funny because she looks completely different guinea pig from each side. Yeah, she's completely white on that side. You'd think she was completely white, and then you turn around and she's a different guinea pig. Sorry, darling, I'm manhandling you a bit too much. 9 inches long, and the other 12. Oh, okay, that's interesting because the same weight, but different lengths. So this one would be about
800 grams.
800 grams. Do you think? Yeah, she's a bit less. Yeah. How long would you say that was in inches? About 8 inches, 9 inches.
Maybe 8. Yeah.
8. Yeah, it depends on how she sits.
Yeah.
So
they're little. Guinea pigs who have a little.
She's very little. And she's quite. I need to turn the other way. You can see her nice thick hands show that she's quite old, but she's doing well. Guinea pigs can be all kinds of different sizes. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, ages. Sometimes it depends a lot on genetics. If you get a guinea pig, they can live anywhere from. Yeah, she is very healthy looking for her age. She's now 5 is not necessarily old. It just depends on the guinea pig. Some guinea pigs are old when they're 3. Some don't get old until they're 7. It just depends on how well they're bred and all sorts of different factors. I've had the range. I've had loads, probably about 20 all up in my life. Different, mostly lots of fosters as well. So not all mine since I was a teenager, and some have lived till the longest has lived till 9. and I had one unfortunately die at about the age of 9 months. He was just, he had a very stressful start to his life before I took him on, and unfortunately he got a respiratory infection and was unfortunately died very quickly. Whereas others are just healthy and they keep going. So this one, she could well go to 9 or 10. So they're not short-lived pets, but it's also not necessarily a sign of bad husbandry if they do fade away early. It's just they're a bit complicated in terms of their breeding. They're often bred pretty haphazardly, which is why we end up with so many of them. Let's have a look at her teeth. Can we have a look at your teeth, baby Bonnie? Let's have a look. Let's see. Whoops. No. Come on, darling. Let's have a look at your teeth. Or you can just have a quick look there. Yeah, they're nice and straight and healthy. Sometimes the front teeth can be an indicator of the back teeth too. The front teeth, if they get broken, they can heal quite quickly on their own, but sometimes if they are, sometimes it can be an indicator of problem with the cheek teeth right back in here. And if you've ever seen a guinea pig skeleton, you can see how far back they are and how densely they are packed. They're sort of just like a whole row of teeth. And when they overgrow, they go right over the tongue and make it impossible for the guinea pig to eat, which is pretty hard to deal with. But sometimes it can be fixed, and sometimes it's a genetic problem with how the jaw is aligned. I'm lucky that I've only had teeth problems with a few of mine. One caused by an abscess. If they get an abscess, then they stop eating on that side because it hurts, and then their teeth overgrow, and that can be a complicated thing to fix because you've got infection as well as teeth problem. But if you've got a nice straight jaw and plenty of hay, you can have no problems at all. All right, thanks, Bonnie. I'm doing everything I can to give the boys the best life I can. I'm sure you are, yeah. We can do a lot to make a good difference to their lives. Do you want some grass? You can eat it or not? Oh yeah, you are. And look, we all make mistakes sometimes too. I look back on how I treated my guinea pigs when I was a teenager, and I think, oh gosh, how did I do that? But it's just knowledge, and the more you know, the better you can care for them. So you always keep learning. Do you want that or not? All right, I'm going to go and get another one and put Bonnie back because she's been so beautiful. Bye. Bye. Say bye. That's it. Thanks.
Why would I want an infant? As I said, we're 7 years old, will be 7 years old. The 2015 model will now be 14 years old and 7 years.
Well, that's it. That's
the
it.
thinking is
The maintenance would be terrible.
until he gets his license.
Yep.
And by then, hopefully, the car market's back normal, and we'll get a new car.
Yeah, I think so. Would be good. Would be good. Hi, I thought it was funny. Hello. Hi. Hey, my glasses. Oh my goodness, my eyes are tired. Yeah, she's a gorgeous girl. She has all gorgeous girls, and that's our gorgeous Laura, who is one of our volunteers. I don't think she's been on here very much, but people know her. Yeah. It's got lots of comments. Wow, 1:30 a.m. in Canada. Yeah, it's getting on late. And excitingly, thank you everyone too, because we've got over 18,000 subscribers now, which is great. Thanking you. So please, while you're there, click like and share this out so that we can have this information seen. Today is a really obscure one of our shelter days because it is quiet. It's really quiet. And I spoke about this last week with COVID because lots of shelters have full numbers, which we do. We have in excess of 130, probably with all the foster care on about 150. So big numbers. lots of work with them. The ones that have come in that were really unwell have been doing really super, super well. And I can share them with you. Actually, we should do some updates with them. We might do that now. So you can see some of them. The 3 boys are out here that came in really, really bad. They're out at the moment. So I might bring them over so you can see them. But yeah, the workload's been massive. And today is quiet, really, really quiet. So I think we've had 2 adoptions today. So thank you to those families. But you know, it's still very, very quiet in rescue. School does go back on Tuesday, so this is the long weekend, and we have Anzac Day celebrations tomorrow morning. So it's a public holiday here. So school goes back on Tuesday, and yeah. Actually, Laura, I might ask you if you can bring the boys over.
Yes.
There's the Abby boy that had the leg abscess. You probably won't know which one he is. Just
Are
ask
they over
Suzanne
there,
which. Yeah,
or-
there's the
okay.
Abby,
Abby. Yep.
and there is. Yeah, if you see the Abby first.
Okay.
Let me think. We might even film it. I think because I'll
Okay.
need a bit of a film for the. Yeah, let's get set up. Hold on. We might need to do that. I think. Oh.
I'm not sure if he's over there. They're all potential. They're desexed boys over there. Apparently.
Yes, they're all the desexed ones, but I'll go and get them. That might be the best.
Okay. You'll know him when you see him.
Right, let's see what's going on here. Let me just get these notifications. Oh, okay. Just coming back to some of the items that we've been doing, we've had some sold today. Wow, okay.
Exciting.
Yeah, very exciting actually. Yeah, so some of the items that we've been selling, which support the rescue, they have just sold. But they're antique fine glassware.
They look lovely. Yeah.
They're beautiful. They're etched. They're absolutely gorgeous, Victorian. So they're lovely glasses, but they've just sold.
Lovely.
So that is wonderful. So yeah, I was thinking about coming back to that, making it public with people here that follow what we do because they might appreciate it. So if you missed the discussion before, please go back, take a look at that. I want to hear your comments down below. I want to know if you're interested in that or not interested in that. Maybe we do it. Look for the weird dog. That's right. Look for the weird dog. And yeah, see if you're interested in that or not and comment down below. Maybe I'll even look at doing maybe a test video and see what you think. I don't know. I'm interested in that because it's time-wise, I'm very time poor. And that's sort of some of, the downtime that I have. But there's sort of a crossover in the things that I do find and rescue, and it helps the work that we do here. So some support would also be good. So there's lots of meshing of that, but I'm not so sure about the fit with it. Well, let me go and I'll get the boy because I'll grab this first one.
You know where he is? Yeah, he's just over there. Okay. Yep.
It's like I used to have decent. She was but he was old. Had him in the car and I'll just have to put up with this.
Okay. So, all right. That's so cute. We have got some cute boys here for you, and we'll do a little bit of a video update at the same time. Let me put you down. We'll go there. So if we could film each one as we do them, that would be great. Because I'll attach it to the other little video. We've got to multitask, guys. Sorry. That one, that one, that one.
That's four piggies for me.
And we'll do this one.
Some of this to stop coming down.
Sorry?
An unhappy son is going to stop gaming.
Oh, really? So just give me a minute because we're just going to film these three real quick, and then we'll do it. Okay. Are you able to film this first little fellow?
Yep.
So if we do that one there, yeah, I think it's ready to go.
Okay.
And let's put that one, which is good. Okay, that's all right. Here he is.
Turn it around so I don't get a finger on the lens. All right.
Okay. So we have got this little fellow back. I'm going to just move YouTube down so they can also watch. So we have this little fellow back. We'll start that again.
Yep.
Take 3.
Do you want me to show your face when you're saying?
Yeah, okay. Let's do that.
Start up there.
All right, start up there. We'll do that. So,
Yeah.
Hi everyone. We have had this little fellow in care now for a while. He came in with 2 other guinea pigs as a group of 3, and his family had gone to separate vets trying to find out what was wrong and why this little guy had a massive stretch of naked hair loss over his back. Now, he's been with us, I think it's about 2.5, 3 weeks now, and the hair is nearly back to normal. If we take a little look, he had mange, by the way, but if we take a little look, and don't bite that, sound cord, but right here, I don't want to irritate it too much because he's still got 2 little scabs to come off. This is all closed. This was naked and open. He had to be wrapped because of the amount of itching and scratching he was doing, tearing himself apart. He's so sweet. And over here, again, a little bit of an area, a little poopy there, a little bit of an area still to grow back. So he's doing so super, super well. These boys all had respiratory infections when they came in, and they had all just been desexed. And sadly, the vet had thought desexing for this boy was what would fix what they thought was fighting, which it wasn't. It was mites and mange. Well, mange from fungal and mites. So, yeah, but he's doing super, super cute. So he will be looking for a home shortly. And I just thought we'd update you with where he is at because he is super, super gorgeous. He's getting lots of cuddles from me, of course. And, yeah, we'll find the right home when the time comes. Let's pop a bit more ivermectin while I've got you here. You can have that done, can't you? Yay. Let's do that. That's all we need to do. Of course, he's not in bandages now at all. And you'll be able to see his whole progression through that time. But he's super, super cute. Just look how adorable he is. Thanks, everyone. Thanking you. Isn't he cute?
So
Isn't he so cute? Now, with these boys, they travelled about an hour and a half to come and see us. And the really sad part about, we need the next one now.
Yeah. Which one would you like
Wipe my
next?
head. Oh, either or. Yeah, because we'll do all 3. The really, really sad part about this is they surrendered them. So they've gone overseas on a holiday and they surrendered them. So these little boys, look, I'm not sad in the sense that they were living outside in the rain, and that's really what set off the mites and fungal.
So, and the family didn't know. They wanted to do the right thing, but they just didn't know.
Yeah.
And they had had them for 8 months where they'd been fine. But of course, the weather was fine. Everything was
Yeah.
okay. But when we hit the wet and the rain, that's when it all went crazy.
Yeah.
So let's
So
do
much
this
has
little
gone wrong
guy.
with the rain. Just mold and
So many
mange
fungal
and-
cases and
Yeah.
mange and mites. Awful.
All
Here we
right, so
go.
we ready?
We are.
Do the
So we'll
same
do
thing
this little
again?
same thing.
I can start back here.
Oh, that's fine. Oh, just me and then
Yeah.
go down. Yeah, that's fine.
And one.
Hi everyone. We have a little update on this gorgeous little boy who came in with 2 others, and he had just been desexed. The family had been trying to resolve what their issues were, which resulted in the 3 of them being desexed, even though the problem was actually mites. So that aside, we've rectified all of that. But what he had on his shoulder here was a massive, massive abscess. And you will have seen me drain that away and treat that. And of course, there is his little arm with no scar, no problem. You able to come right in on that? No issues there whatsoever. He's back to full health, and now he's looking for home. The real sadness around this situation was that the family did go to extraordinary lengths in trying to look after these boys. The vets, they sought help with 2 different vets. The second vet wanted them desexed, thinking that would solve these issues. They were desexed and then they were put back in their cages, which was out on the lawn in the rain, and they were in a terrible state when they came up here. But we've rectified all of that. But the family have now gone overseas on a holiday for 3 months, and they have opted to surrender them. So it's really sad that that's the case. But on the other hand, it's really good that they're now well, they're all happy, and we will find them the right homes when the time comes. Thank you. He can go back to you.
Pretty, aren't you? No, so he's not hurting anywhere. I
No,
can
he's
hold him.
perfectly normal. Actually, I'll put some more on him while I've got him.
Hello.
Just do that.
You're so
We are
dramatic.
due this weekend. Let's just do you, little guy.
Yeah.
So he's done. Okay. Yep.
Good. Oh. Yeah, little boy.
Okay, number 3, he was the worst of all of them. So this is a bit of an update for YouTube because my fantastic followers that are there, that are hardcore followers, would have seen these boys at the time they came in and how bad they were. 3 weeks later, this is them now. Now, this little guy here.
Should we do the video straight away?
Yeah, we can start with him.
Alright.
Let me give him some grass. You can hold this one. There.
Alright,
Okay.
ready and go.
Hi everyone. This is an update with one of the 3 little piggies that came in for help. They had all been desexed, directed by the vet that thought this would stop fighting. They were not fighting. They had mites. They had mange, and sadly they then were desexed, and that surgical intervention was pretty nasty given their condition, and they were then put back to their normal housing, which was outside in the rain. So this little guy, when he first came, I honestly thought he may be euthanized. He had a prolapse from the surgery. He had dramatic infection from the abdomen where pus was pouring through. He was in gut stasis. He hadn't eaten. He had a massive solid lump internally. So he had a lot of serious issues. He was in pain, and on top of it, he had just had surgery and he had mange. So he had a lot going on. And anyway, we worked really hard at it. He had lots of vet care through that. They didn't want to put him onto cisapride, which is often used as a gut motility drug. And the reason was he was so compromised in other areas. So he was on anti-inflammatories. He was on, they all had respiratory infections. He was on strong antibiotics. They were on a double amount of antibiotics and pain relief. So he was on a lot of medication. He also had flushes and different things happening. But if we take a little peek underneath, look at that gorgeous soft tummy now. Oh, you're gobbling that grass. Hold on.
How about we put that aside a minute? But if we look at that tummy now, look how smooth and lovely it is. That was so distended. He had a massive amount of pus pouring out. He had a massive prolapse in here. So this little guy was really seriously unwell. And here he is today. So he's still picking up on his weight because he has been through so much. Oh, do you want this back again? There you go. But he is doing super, super well. He's on the road to recovery, and in the right time, we'll find the right home for him. Super gorgeous. He also had some special treatment.
I just stopped.
No, that's okay. I'll go into it later because he actually had, YouTube can hear it, he also had some special treatment for that lump in the bowel to help mobilize that. And yeah, it was incredible to actually get on top of that because it was solidified. He couldn't have cisapride because they felt it was just too much. He couldn't have dealt with it. He had a 48. It was 24 then 48 hours to deal with to see whether we would start getting things through, and it started working. But yeah, he was actually put onto a really old-fashioned drug that we use, and so I'll do more details on that because it worked.
He's amazing.
And he's
I know, making up for lost time on that.
He's so adorable, and of course doing really, really well. So yeah, but just devastating that his family. Well, look, it is and it isn't. It's good that they're here, but given they did love them and they did go to such lengths to try and but they are away for 3 months as well overseas, and they were so unwell. So there were lots of
They
issues.
probably didn't expect them to be still alive when they came back. So.
Given what they'd gone through, probably not. Yeah, so this little guy's still in recovery, but he's done so well. So well.
And being desexed boys, they should have no trouble. And being so gorgeous, they should have no trouble.
No. They'll be with them. He's actually with little boys at the moment, little young males.
So he's a lovely Uncle Pig.
Yes, and the reason I've put him with those is because he's still in recovery.
Yeah.
And the little males are just looking for leadership. So he's been really lovely with them. Whereas the other two are actually in the girl. They've got 2 girl herds of 3 piggies each that they're settling with, which is good. So he's doing super, super well. Quick update with them.
So
there he goes. He can go back on the grass and go gobble some more.
Come and get some grass. Oh, which one? Do you remember which one he was in?
Or he can go under any lid. Yeah, any lid over there. It's fine. Absolutely. Okay. Paul, come on over. Sorry? Whoops. Get rid of this.
Who wants to come out?
Don't let him go. Not ready just yet. There we go. Look at you. Oh, gorgeous boy. Isn't he cute? He's so super cute. You are doing so well with him. Hello, gorgeous. He always gets a dirty ear, doesn't he? It's always dirty ears. Yay. But you're so cute. So cute. We'll clean that up for you. Super cute. Keeping a pretty good little bit off them. But we'll do that. Awesome. Let me get a cloth.
Last time you were at Clyde.
What's this one's name?
Clyde.
Clyde. This is Clyde. It's lovely. I think I've seen him before. He's a big lad.
Ex-puck.
Yeah, let's do your ears first. Little fella. He's so cute.
Jill was just wondering what breed beat up boys.
Oh, the little long-haired one, Sheltie.
He's Sheltie.
Yeah, Sheltie. Yeah, he is a Sheltie.
He's heading out with his ladies.
Is he? Oh, second time.
He is going
That's fantastic. Laura, can I get you just to do this? I'll get you to do really close, just on his ear. We don't need to worry about talking or anything.
Yeah.
Hold on. Just do that on
Super
there.
close.
Yeah, so it'll be
Okay.
just here. See if we can. So I'm just. It's recording.
Yep.
Yeah. Great.
Oh, is all that, is that black stuff gunge, or is it just the
It's just-
colouring?
Just waxiness that's coming out of
Yeah.
there. He's a really hairy boy.
Yeah.
And with hairy boys, you get this. So.
But that sort of darker coloration, that's just his skin.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is. Let's get it through there. Hang on, hold on.
Whoops. Yeah. It's all right.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
Only because I know this little fella will have little hairs and things coming out of there.
People do find these things extremely satisfying to see.
It's more so people. I still get people that say, "Oh, I didn't know they need these."
Yeah.
And it's good to just see it. 'Cause if it was our ear, we would
Yeah.
worry about it. And this is just normal for him.
Yeah.
I just
So how regularly would you do this?
only when you do their nails.
Right.
So every
So-
6 weeks or so, when you do their nails, just wipe their ears as well. See that bit there? It's tickling him.
Oh, there's a lot, isn't there?
You can see it sitting there. There.
Yeah.
It's going to feel better. Gorgeous boy. Particularly long-haired piggies or
Yeah.
fluffy piggies, they're going to get more in around their ears all the time. It's very normal.
Getting a great shot down his nose at the moment.
And the other one is just going across this way.
Oh, yes, that's little bits coming up.
Yeah. Can you see those?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, good.
Difficulties with being so close. If he moves the slightest bit, I'm out of the centre.
All right. Yeah, I just thought maybe we can get good visuals on it up close. I'll do something with it after. That's pretty good. This bit in here, there.
There's so many little bumps.
So
and
get
things.
used to their little divots. Yeah.
I wonder if that's to keep it clean, or whether to, like, to stop things going in,
I think it's
or
probably
to
to stop going in. A
or
bit like ours, maybe.
for sound
And then
channeling,
sound to
or-
funnel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got a combination of both. That's it. Right. I'm all done.
Yeah.
I can do a little one of his face.
I need to edit that a bit. It's a bit wobbly.
That's okay. I can do that. Thanking you.
He is.
That's awesome. Tap.
You're going to do the other one, or?
No, just that one. Actually, maybe we will do it. It's quite a bit there. Let's do it. That's okay. All right. Okay, we'll just. Actually, there. Not as bad, is it? One goes up. When you do this one, goes up this way into there. Comes out.
There. Okay. Thanking you.
There we go. That's a bit of a smoother transition that time.
Well done. Thank you. That's awesome. Awesome.
Being poked and prodded little boy. You big fat boy you are. You're beautiful. Oh, now this is finally a fluffy one that's actually fat.
There I've we been go. saying how all the fluffy ones are really skinny. But this,
He's not.
he's
no,
not fat.
Just guinea pig sized.
Instead of
Beautiful. Unusually skinny.
It's beautiful.
How are your piggies doing? He's a nice little piggy.
Isn't he
He's
gorgeous?
a big one, isn't he?
This is one of Paul's piggies.
Oh, is this one of yours?
Yes.
Yeah. He's a lovely one.
He's adorable.
Example of a healthy piggy.
These boys are so loved. You're so loved. You're so loved. They are so cute. Super, super cute. This is these ones. Yeah. Little teeny nails. Yeah, good boy. That one's curling into his foot, isn't it? Some curly nails. I'll put you up where I can do.
How many do you have?
Four.
4.
2 boys and 2 girls.
Oh, right.
All from
I think at the time you were thinking the girls, you fell in love with the boys. Arnold and Buddy, and your wife wanted the girls, and then came back for them a week later or something. It was like a month later, was it?
Twice.
Yeah, it
Came
wasn't.
back for a play date.
Yeah.
And then went home to think again.
Yeah.
And then she wore me down.
And they- well, they're so loved, which is wonderful. So that is
Originally we
excellent.
were going to want the girls with that. Chantel talked us out of the girls
Oh, okay.
because they were a little wild at that stage. And the
They
boys
were.
a bit calmer.
Yes. Yeah.
Something calmer.
Yeah.
She brought the boys out to prove to me that
Gorgeous.
2 boys can live together and be nice.
Yeah.
Saw the 2 of the houses.
There's your foot.
They went.
Here it is. There's your foot. There's your foot. Look at that foot. Such a cute foot. These little ones. It's easier to do on this angle. They're so super curly. There you go.
In January
It's about January?
or February. One of the two.
Yeah. There we go.
Rose too scared to do it. Might not do it.
Alright, so I'll do them here.
She, the old one, she cut it. You can watch the video. It's a wave going. Never cut. I'll never forgive myself if I cut another one up.
Yeah. Ooh. That's a tricky one there. Because it really does go into under his little. So it's almost. Look at that. It's crazy nail, that one. Crazy nail. See if we can get it. Good. There we go. Got it. Had a big clump grown underneath. When they're so super curly like this, you can just get them exactly where you want them and then cut them back. And the piggies are always so calm. So, that way. It's a saw nail, is it? Yeah, is it a saw one? This one as well. Look how crazy it goes right into the toe. See there? It goes right up again, almost between his toe. So cut that. Good. There we go. Yeah, it's almost an abnormal toe, that one. There, good boy.
Get off. Get off. Just want the edge of that one. There. Good. Got it. Gorgeous boy. Sorry?
Like he's looking at me.
Is he saying, let me up? That one he's sort of torn away. You can see here. He's,
Nail.
yeah, see how it's got a bit of a black and a point? He's torn a bit of that off, but we'll just neaten it up with that. There we go. And then we'll get this one. Let's see. Can I have that crazy foot? Good boy. That's it. There. Gorgeous boy. Do you want some ivermectin on him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are due to be done.
Yeah.
Do them.
I'll pop it on him now.
Susan noticed one of the Bambi's got bit. I thought, oh, due.
Due. Yeah. I'll just do it now.
They normally put a reminder
Okay.
on Alexa and I forgot.
That's all right. Just pop more on in a week's time. Isn't he cute? So cute.
Come on, little man.
So cute. Do you want him in there?
Yep. Swap
Little
right
fella.
away.
What do I do with my mask? What do I do with it? It's gone again. Goodness, okay. Arnold, come here, Arnold.
Go catch the girl.
Isn't he cute? This is Arnold. Arnold, we're going to do your ears as well. Yay. Let's check you out. Yeah. Just time to do it, isn't it? Little guy. Yeah. Looking forward to school going back?
Yeah. Especially when he's been home for school holidays,
Of
5-6
course.
weeks now.
Yeah.
I come back to Wednesday
Oh, okay. Yeah, because Monday's Anzac Day.
and Tuesday's
And Tuesday will be. Is
pupil
Tuesday.
free day.
Okay, it's just pupil free.
They call it these days.
So it's just the public holiday on Monday, isn't it?
It's laid back Wednesday. For sport day. Such a hard day to start.
Isn't it just?
A lot of catching up to do.
Yeah. It's non-stop. Where would we be if we didn't have things to do? Have you been down to the wall? The Anzac Day wall?
I've seen it.
Okay.
Driven past it.
Yep. I might even do a video on it later and show people.
It's a lovely idea.
I think it's really nice. Maybe I'll walk.
Let's hope it's like this tomorrow morning for the Anzac. For the walk.
It'd be lovely. Are you going to go down there? At the, yeah. I might do it. I think it's just lovely.
I just think it's nice for the guy, for the vets. If they get a nice day. Especially when the last couple of years have been so interrupted.
Oh, absolutely. Not being able to have the ceremonies. That first year in lockdown, everyone coming out onto the street, just with candles. It was very moving. So, yeah, I hope it is. I hope it is busy.
Good excuse to get up. I want to get up and watch at 4:30 in the morning, watch the planets.
Oh, what's on?
But for the moment, for the first time since the year 800 and something or other, Mars, Venus, Saturn, Neptune, Uranus,
Yeah.
are all in line.
Oh wow.
It happens about 4:30 in the morning, and in a day or two, the moon will line up with them too.
Okay.
So you'll be able to look in the sky. And just,
So have you got a telescope that you?
No, you can see it. From what I was told, or
You'll be able to
seen
see
a
it.
photo on Facebook and the local Mount Collet page. Someone took a photo just from their balcony. It's that bright.
Really? What time?
4:30 in the morning.
Which direction do I look? You have to find
Where
out.
the moon
Text.
is.
Find
The
out.
moon's
Text.
almost in line with it.
Oh, okay. So aim for the moon. All right. Okay. All right. Well, I will try. I'll try and find it. Oh wow! Okay, so was that this morning?
Yeah, that's
incredible.
And that's.
Can we show Can we show YouTube? Let's see. So YouTube, if you can see this, and you get up, if you're here in Australia or Sydney in particular. So tonight, what time is it?
4:30 in the morning.
4:30 in the morning. The planets all align for the next few days. You can see this photo. So if you get up at 4:30 in the morning, look for the moon as the guide, but they should all line up, and that's taken with a camera.
Just a camera.
Wow.
Just a smartphone.
Well, I'm going to get up and see that. That's amazing.
849 AD was the last time it happened.
Oh wow! So
it's not
that's a
something
long
it's
time
not gonna happen
ago.
in our lifetime
We
again.
won't see it again ever. That's amazing.
That's why it's a further thing.
So I wonder if people who follow astronomy and that sort of thing, if they say some things like this means such and such in the world, or not. It is. This little guy's showing a little bit more signs of mites, but
he's always the first
a
one.
little bit more susceptible, isn't he?
Which is weird considering he's got the shortest hair. How's his tummy now?
His tummy's good.
Can it felt all right?
Yeah, it is good actually. Yeah, really good.
So I took him off the treatment.
Yep.
So I thought it felt all right.
Yep. No, he's feeling very good. He is. He's got some spurs back there. I'll just take those off. Okay. Cut that one off for you. That's all right. Get these little spurs gone.
The bottom ones, I read it.
Sorry?
Which order they were in. I read the.
Oh, for the planets?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because normally the biggest star, or what we think is a star in the sky, is Mars, which is not a star. It's the biggest in the sky now.
Isn't there one called Sirius?
Mars
Is the brightest star is Sirius?
Yes, but Mars is the brightest thing in our sky, even though it's not a star.
Oh, so I've always
looks
thought
like
that was Sirius. Yeah,
it's a red colour.
Right. Well, I don't know.
Reddish
It's just
coloured
bright.
one, that's Mars.
I've always thought, oh, that's Sirius or
The
Sirius.
reddish one always you see it's Mars.
Ah,
'Cause
okay.
of course it looks like they're all the same.
Right.
They look like stars.
Okay.
But it's,
4:30 this morning. 4:30 in the morning.
and then you go straight to the RSL. So
Could do. Yep.
not long after. I was thinking I forgot about that. I was thinking the next one would go straight to Swan.
Are you going to do the RSL? They have a ceremony down here, though, don't they?
Do
At the wall.
I
Yeah,
didn't
they
know
do. Yeah, they erect a cenotaph down there.
that. Okay.
Yeah, but they just do it down here where the wall is. I thought so.
When James was one of the prefects at Mount Collet Public, we had to do it.
Yeah.
Good to do it at the cenotaph.
Okay. Yeah, we did a big what are the wreath? It's just a wreath. Yeah, but we made a wreath one year not so long ago and took it down and presented it. Yeah, after the others, you can take them all up. It was it was, I guess remembering my mother's father. He fought at the Somme, and he lost his leg at the Somme. And so he survived, which is lucky when so many didn't. But yeah, he fought at the Somme. Oh, absolutely! But he built his own home out near Mudgee and Louis. He completely built it, and he was so strong, known for being so strong.
Bottom and the
Strange nail. There we go, gorgeous boy. Let's put some on there as well. And we'll get the girls over here. There we go. All right. Throw it in there.
Oh, sweet.
Okay, beautiful. Yeah.
He's coming faster than he. He's coming.
I might go for a walk later, and I'll take the camera and show our followers what's going on down there. Let me just grab a different blanket.
Charlie. Oh, sorry.
That's right. Let me box in. Oh, so that one. Hello. Hello.
My beautiful little girl.
Hello.
Hello, Charlie. Beautiful. Yes, yes, yes.
There we go.
You ready?
Okay. Hello, gorgeous girl. Oh, here she is, Charlie. This is Charlie. Charlie, still nothing where the cyst was?
Wouldn't even know where it is.
Wouldn't even know where it is.
You
So
asked
long
me
ago.
to show you where it is. I wouldn't.
Yeah, Charlie had a cyst removed. I can't even remember. Was it down on the rump here
Yeah, by
somewhere?
memory.
Somewhere here.
Wouldn't know it's there now.
Not there, gone. So many people say you cannot remove them. You've got to take the sac out. You do not. In this case, you do not. And yeah, there's nothing there, Charlie, which is good. It was somewhere there. Not anymore. Let's do your ears, gorgeous girl.
Sign that you can't find it.
Exactly. That's what we want to do.
Healed perfectly.
Yeah. I think you were here the day we had the boy with the enormous one on the leg. It was almost like an extra leg hanging off and open.
Oh yes.
I think you may have seen him here.
Yes. Oh yes.
And it was hideous. It was so bad. Fine. Milo's running around with nothing there.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I haven't even put that on YouTube yet. No one's seen that yet. That was gigantic. But no, he's running around and doing so well. You don't want your ears done, do you? Let me see. But yeah, he's flying around and so good. So happy. Yeah. Look, there we go. Some little hairs for you guys. Sorry? Oh, it's just her little long hairs. That's all. Tickling her ears. Miss Charlie. Charlie Farley. How's her buddy going? How's her buddy going?
Maybe.
Yeah. No issues? No issues? It's only been Charlie, hasn't it? With an issue? I think Bambi's been fine.
And Arnold.
Yeah.
The other two.
Nothing. Touch wood.
Big touch wood.
Yeah.
Outside the standard.
Yep.
Standard haircut or
yeah.
males doing. Touch wood nothing.
Just keep an eye on Arnold with the bloat as well, the way that snuck up. It's something I've talked on before with people, but as they get older, they can get bloat and nothing's changed. Like they're having the same meal, same food, nothing changed. But they just become a little bit more sensitive and
we've cut back the amount of lettuce here.
Okay. Yep. So you're doing that a bit differently.
cucumber and things like that. With the liquid also
Okay.
help in case they've got any.
Yeah.
One, I don't know, which one was it? Oh, it was Arnold too that had the yeah, it was Arnold that you treated that had the.
Yes, it was. Yeah, he had the bloat. Yeah.
No, but he had
Or-
that before that. He had we thought was going to be a stone.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, he had
Yes.
bladder infection. Yeah.
Is that in his custody?
I have no idea. No, they are neighbours.
Have all your people come?
Yeah, I think so. We're done for today. We are finished.
Which is good for you.
Well, it is.
Some nights I come up
Oh.
the lights on here and
Oh,
everything.
crikey. Some nights we've gone on, like when we get back to the shelter, yeah, till the all hours. Yeah, but she's got a bit on the back of her ear. Just get that off. It's Charlie. That's better. See.
So we only had the car for a week when we got COVID. So
Oh,
bring the
wow.
car sitting down.
Yep.
I drive you.
Oh, wow. If it's all right, too, we'd love you to
Yes.
take Ben at some point.
Tell me.
Okay.
Always ask me.
Yeah, I'll give you a buzz.
Give me
He's
a buzz and we'll arrange a time.
he's
Anytime
pretty-
you want.
thanking you. Yeah, he's pretty much done his hours now, and
Just cleaning.
one of his friends has had to go for their test, but all the way to Cowra because they're so booked out for their testing here. Yeah, so I think he did it last week or
My
this week.
neighbours had to go to Blue Mountains to do the computer test,
Okay, yep.
whatever it's called, and then they got in Hornsby to do the
Right.
Like in 2000,
Yeah.
that's when they brought in logbooks. So
Okay.
there was a massive rush in the year 2000 before July 1 or whenever it was that the logbooks came in.
Yeah.
Everyone wanted to get licensed before logbooks. And
Oh,
there were
right.
parents, there were kids, honest truth, they'd done 3 hours driving
Oh,
in
no.
autos, and the parents would take him to whoop whoop.
No
And they were passing because there's no
way.
traffic out there.
Oh, my goodness.
Middle
Yeah.
of New South Wales. And
Yeah.
I'm sort of saying, but you do realise when little Johnny comes back, he has to drive in Hornsby.
Yes.
Yes, you can
Oh,
pass
my
in 3
word.
hours where there's no traffic lights, there's no roundabouts.
Yeah.
But you're going to trust him in your car
Yeah.
just because you don't want to pay the 50 hours or do the 50 hours. Back
Wow.
50 hours.
No, Ben's done all of them.
But it baffles me. It's like,
Everyone.
it's like myself, it's your car.
Yeah.
And it's your kid's life.
Yes, it is. It
Like,
is. Yeah.
the kid goes out
Yeah.
and he's she's
No, you want them
they're
to be
inexperienced
safe.
because
Yeah.
you wanted 3 hours.
Sorry,
instead of
Charlie, it's right
50
in
or
the corner there.
110 or whatever.
Yeah.
They kill themselves.
Mm, yeah.
And you blame the system.
And take someone else out as
Yeah.
well. It's terrible. It is. Yeah. Sorry, little girl.
Wait till you have to insure
Yeah.
a car for him to drive.
Oh, really? Mm,
Boy,
okay.
I don't know if they still do it. But when my old man, when I got my license,
Mm-hmm.
for many years he used. I don't know if you can still do this. He used to put that you can put on as things as a driver that's going to drive it less than so many times a year.
Yeah.
And he used to put that on there.
Yep.
It's like I didn't know this till this year.
Oh, okay.
If the insurance,
Mm-hmm.
that car's insured under Ray's name, not mine. It's
Yeah.
the car.
Mm.
I'm the main driver, but I put her as the main driver. It saved us $95.
Oh, really?
Yet
So women
more
are safer on
I'm
the
more
road.
experienced than her.
But women are safer.
Yeah.
Well,
She hates
I'd
driving.
say that's okay.
She hates but in our case, she hates driving.
Sorry.
She only drives when she has to.
Yeah.
I'm a very good driver.
Yep.
and I'm a professional driver.
Yep.
But she's $95 cheaper.
Wow.
You'll find your insurance for Ben will double.
Wow.
And the boy especially.
Wow.
That's where you want to have a girl.
Just for your insurance. We can't change that now. It's a bit late to change it.
Having a whinge.
Yeah, she's got some really hard bits just sitting
Yeah, this
there.
one. Oh, is it her
So
whinge?
it's her whinging.
Oh, baby.
So these little chunky bits coming out.
Sister.
Come on. Sorry. Just don't pull that out. This is really hard. It's like little stones. So yeah, they're really hard. Amazing. Amazing. And this is where you could actually look at, you know, putting some oil on the edge to soften it, but it's fine just to brush out. So we don't put oil in ears. It's like, it'd be like putting oil in your own ear. Yeah. Oh, good. I know it tickles, doesn't it, Miss? It does tickle. She's so super, super hairy. So hairy. Let me get it. Good. Yeah, good girl. That's it.
Two adoptions.
Two, I think. Yeah, we do.
No, we can't. No, we can't. We can't take
Want to wipe it, do you? You see? Yes, good girl. Good girl. That's better. Sorry?
I'm talking this one.
Oh, yeah.
When it's feeding time, the other three will come and let me pat them before I feed them.
Yeah.
This one won't. I'm saying to her, always run away. I'm not going to try to pick you up and feed you. The others trust it. Arnold loved having that treatment.
Did
the
he?
old trick of what you were saying, that it became a treat because he liked the flavour.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, it's treatment time.
And he knows.
And for a while after, when I stopped it, it was like, hello, hello.
Why are you doing it? I'm sorry,
Taking
little
me
girl.
to the table.
She's just got mite starting. Sorry, little one. Bustle butt. Bustle butt. I know. Is that okay? I'm trying to avoid this little one.
Ben's in year 12 or is he finished?
No, Ben's finished. So
What's he doing this year?
he is working for a drone company.
Okay.
And flying drones for people.
That's cool.
Yeah.
He finished last year.
He finished 20 in the first year of COVID. Yeah. So last year he had as just doing the drone company work. He's a fully qualified zookeeper, and yeah, so he finished at the reptile park about April. He'd been up there for 3 years, and he finished there because all of the talks in the pitch they had ceased, and that's the thing he really enjoyed, is talking with people, and yeah, and all of that ceased. It was just cage cleaning, so he really wanted to do something else. So and drones have been something he's always flown.
James enjoyed visual arts at school until last year when it was all theory.
Oh, okay, yeah, and it changed everything.
Yeah, theory is like, okay, I have no interest in the theory.
Exactly,
I want to do the practical.
Charlie,
He sort of said he enjoyed the practical part of the job.
Charlie, stop it. Yeah, that's right. She does not like this happening, which is okay. She had a lot sitting there. Charlie Farley.
No way, Clyde never needs that done. Yet he's a long hair too. Weird.
Yeah, it's just different piggies, different shapes. Really is.
Because you think that his hair would be the same as hers.
Very similar, yeah.
Yours is just a lot.
Yeah.
If we put a stick on you.
A stick? But see, her nails, like they're easy. And Clyde's nails really curl into between digits, whereas these are even curly over like this is easy.
but his one that goes up between his digits is just a really odd note. Can I have that instead of you looking at? Oh, I suppose they're good.
So, I don't do that to my sunnies. I have to clean them, yeah? Kiss my sunnies.
Yeah, so he has finished, and
He's older than I thought. He's 20 now.
he's only just turned 20. Had his birthday a week ago.
You're very lucky. He's not. It's like that somehow you didn't get him licensed at 17 because that 3 years makes a hell of a difference with maturity.
Sorry? Oh, in driving?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Very,
All of his mates are just getting them now.
really?
Yeah.
That's odd.
Yeah, just the whole group. Yep. Lots. He's got 5 or 6. All
Most
of them getting it now. Yep.
Boys, especially.
I know.
17 in one day.
Yeah. No.
I got mine on my 17th birthday.
Yeah. No. They haven't.
And I can tell you,
So
the difference in maturity between a
huge.
17-year-old
I'm pleased.
and
Yes.
a 20-year-old
Yeah.
is chalk and cheese.
Yeah, I am
Chalk and
pleased. Where do I pop it? Oh, it's in here. Who have I got down here at my feet? Who's in here? Let me see.
Yeah, chalk and cheese, the two of them.
Let me just get this one on the grass. It should be up here.
Girls make very little difference in age.
Yeah.
The boys,
No, I'm really pleased. But all of them are just getting it now. So that's what I mean. His mate had to go out to Cowra. So,
as I said, I won't be able to stop James. I wish I could stop him.
Yep. Yeah.
It's just,
yeah.
it's because the male brain is about 2 years behind a female brain maturity.
Yes. Yeah.
So a
Definitely.
17-year-old girl is a 19-year-old boy.
Exactly. Yeah.
17, a
Gorgeous.
15-year-old girl's not ready for a license.
No.
17-year-old boys, they're not risk averse enough.
No. Look at this cute patootie. Isn't she gorgeous? This is Bambi. This is Bambi. I love her name too. She's the only Bambi we've had. Yeah. Love the name Bambi. Super cute. Uh-oh. Where are you going? Sorry?
Super hairy.
Super hairy, but super cute. It's all good to
Oh,
me.
did you put the ivermectin on?
I have,
today?
yeah, I did. Yep, I did indeed. You're going to peek out just here. How about that? Just so I can check out this ear for you. It's an ear work. These little ones are easy.
Yeah, so he's got the love of animals off his mum.
Sorry, Ben. Oh yeah, he's very good. He's qualified and he's
You
good.
could hear in his voice in the video.
Yep.
He knew he was very assertive.
Oh yes.
I was very impressed actually.
Yeah.
I didn't know who else I could guess it, but I thought, geez, that man's very assertive.
Yeah. There was
And
some
he knew what he
editing.
was talking about.
Oh
too.
yes, yeah. And he there was no. Once the animals were coming with us, there's no kidding. Like, there's no point in saying the cage was cleaned last week when it's just it was empty
he
and full of
showed
poo.
it.
Like there's nothing in there.
It made a public
I don't even think they were in the cage. Like the poor animals, they all had respiratory. They were not. It
One
was
of the
just.
cages, nothing lived in for a long time.
They were all hideous, but the area they were on was all just flat, green grass, and they had, multi-million-dollar property, absolutely, inner west, close to the city, like 5 minutes from the city. Property would have been 3 million at least. And you think that's how you've got them living? Like, it's terrible. It's just heartbreaking. Yeah.
I can understand someone's poor, that, they get given a cage, they don't know any better.
Well, that was actually the scenario of the two little boys that came in. They had been given them, but they had been given them 6 months before.
So you've got time
And to get into the state that they were in, he said to me, "Oh, I just hate to see animal cruelty." But it's like, that didn't happen a week ago, 2 weeks ago.
It's like when we
That's
first
so
got girls,
long
their
ago.
cage was just that smaller cage.
Yeah,
And when we could, as soon as we could, we got them a bigger cage.
changed it. Yeah. It's just, but it's just heartbreaking. Yeah, that was so.
Which I've sold that cage now.
Oh, right.
With the
Excellent.
rain coming.
Yep.
And I sold it as,
Yep.
and there was someone that has their guinea pigs outdoors.
Yep.
To bring them in at night.
Yep.
And as I said to them, you have 2 girls.
Mm.
That cage, if they're not going to live in it full time, is perfect size.
Yeah.
They can come in at night,
That's it.
or if it's raining or cold, bring them in.
Hey,
As long
Bambi.
as they're not in there all the time, they're fine.
Yeah,
And she said it's perfect size for a house.
that's
They
it.
didn't want a big cage.
Bambi. Bambi, you're looking terrified. Hide away. In there. Hide away. There. Hide away. There you go. Hide in there. Hide in there.
Because I feel with the rain and all, I feel sorry for piggies and rats.
Oh,
I mean,
so many animals
I wouldn't
perished.
want to live outside in the rain.
Yeah,
Where it's
No.
cold and windy.
no. It's, just the ground, like even now,
Yes,
we've had
it's-
sun, it's still squelchy. I'm standing on a big plastic
Yes,
mat
I've
because it's so
I've stood on
squelchy.
sat on a wet spot over there that you could see straight into the soil.
Oh no.
And I thought, would you want to be
Be on
lying
that.
on top 24/7 on water?
Yeah.
And it's cold and windy.
Mm.
This lady was very,
Sorry?
this lady was very grateful to get it.
Yeah.
Just have that in the code. It was 2 days before.
Oh, which one? What?
2 days before I tested positive.
Oh, who did you see?
I was the lady that came by the cage office.
Oh, right. Okay.
So I feel guilty of everyone that week because I had no symptoms.
My sister found it hard going when was in her household. They ended up with 3 with it and 3 without. And of the 3 with it, 2 had no symptoms, nothing, absolutely nothing. But she said she didn't think about asymptomatic until she saw it in her own house. So you just, it's incredible. So,
I had a sore throat for about 3 hours
wow.
and a bit of runny nose that I get all year round anyway.
And that was it.
So sinuses. So
Yep.
I wake up every morning and all blood.
Wow.
Hello. What's up, Bambi?
She's like, don't do this to me. It's all right. Bambi, I'm not hurting you. Good girl. Good girl. I know. Do I get cuddles now? Hey, kisses. Here you go. All done.
Wasn't so bad, was it?
Right. She's all ready. Isn't she super cute? Whoop. Trying to dash away from me. Isn't she gorgeous? Bye, Bambi. In there carefully. Fluff butt.
Hello.
She is indeed.
Hello. Cool. Do you need any help with anything before I go?
No, I don't think so. We're all pretty much done now, which is great. Thanking you for your help earlier.
Not that I didn't.
It was wonderful. Welcome here
Chatted to
anytime.
the people.
That's wonderful.
Chatted to the lady because I recognised.
You
I
did
was
the
here
labels. You did the
Yes.
ivermectin for me. Thank
I
you.
was here when she was
Yep.
here last time.
Yep.
When she
Okay.
got that one.
All right.
I remember
Okay.
we were just discussing it.
Yep. Oh, wow. Well, I'm glad you are all better. I'm sorry to hear that you were unwell.
You know what the big thing is? Because we haven't had a cold or flu season for 2 years.
That's
It's
right.
29 or 3 years.
Yes, correct. Yeah.
We're not used to being sick.
No, we're not.
And we've become soft almost. Like I used to get sick all the time. I haven't been sick for years. So it's like, what's this thing? A sore throat. Oh,
Mm.
it's like a sore.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
then
it's
there's
been.
the psychology. Oh, it's COVID. Oh, geez. Yeah, yes.
But the
Because
thing,
it's the scare of the unknown. I think.
it is,
When
but
you're told you got a virus or a flu, okay,
Yeah.
I know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's
but
the
it's,
unknown.
it's the unknown. But it's the thing that amazes me is that you go to public places now and people seem to be very lax with their hygiene. And it's like, wash your hands. Wash your hands.
Like it's all.
I know, and that's why we didn't have flus in hospitals, and now we will because of that. But wash your hands. Yeah.
Doctors said, and there's a lot of viruses.
Yeah.
Some of them are worse than COVID.
Yeah.
It's
not good.
making people sicker.
Yep.
But because I think our bodies have not been used to fighting anything, because we've been insulated.
We have, yeah.
Last winter we lost.
Mm.
The winter, and because the borders have been shut for 2 years, there was no overseas.
There was nothing
no
new
one
coming in.
bringing
No.
anything in.
No.
So our bodies
now
have
there
a
is.
really
Yeah.
fortunate thing.
Yeah.
So when you get something, your body's
Mm.
remember
Maybe.
having this
Yeah.
for a while. You know,
Yeah.
it seems, you know,
We do not know.
so Rhea,
Oh,
Rhea thought
wow.
she tested negative, but she thought for about an hour or so she's just a little feel. I said test. It was
Yep.
And she had a PCR. It was nothing. So
Wow.
it was like 10 minutes. She felt
That's amazing. It is amazing.
But within our house, it's just we have a small house, so we can isolate.
Yeah.
We slept apart.
Yeah.
But outside that, we kept air flowing.
Yep.
When we had dinner, we
Yep.
actually sat apart, but close enough we could talk.
Okay. So you did that. Okay.
Ray looked after the piggies, and if we went near them, fully masked.
Okay.
Washed hands because I don't think
Okay.
I can get it, but I wasn't going to risk it.
No. Yeah. Yeah, they're not really sure about a lot of things. Well,
I'd
I mean,
rather-
it's
I
been
just
known in
didn't wanna
dogs
ri-
for a
I
long
just didn't wanna
time.
risk
So
it.
yeah, yeah, it's the
I'd
safest
hate
route
to something happen. So,
for sure.
so she just looked after them and
Okay.
said,
Well, they're
dinner
all really
table,
good.
me and James sat at one end and she sat down.
At least you can be together.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm
All
glad
we
you're
figured
fine.
was,
Yeah,
it's outside that wouldn't be more depressing to hide locked in a room for.
yeah. I'm glad you're fine.
Okay.
That's awesome.
I'm gonna
Okay.
get them going.
We shall see you later. Thanking you again.
Well,
I'll pop back onto YouTube here because we've been on here for 3.5 hours.
Bye, YouTube. I'm going to see you, ladies.
Bye, Paul.
Can you give us a call about Ben, please?
Yes, I shall do. Thank you. Hi, everyone. I'm sorry, you've been really patient, and today has been a really crazy day, hasn't it? Yeah, so we've had 3 volunteers here today. Paul and Laura and Suzanne have all been here helping, but it has been a really quiet day. So there's been, you've sort of sat through the day, which has been a day of banter, and we've had more time than on some of our crazy adoption days. But our adoption numbers, I think we only had 2 families here for adoptions. Again, last week, so quiet. We had none last weekend. So with over 130 piggies, closer to 150 in care, we need that. But this is a worldwide issue right now. So we'll look after them until we find the right homes. And you've been able to see today some of the piggies that were updated that we had come in on the earlier live streams. You saw the condition they came in with and now how well they are. And they've sort of gone through the process of healing and care, and we'll find them new homes eventually. Eventually. So I'm just whipping up through the chat. If you've got any last minute questions, please pop them down. Hi, Marsha says, hi, Laura. Have you been helping with adoptions? I'll answer for her. Yes, she has. She's been Fit Skinny Vision, 1:30 in Canada. That would be a while ago now. Oh, I'm sorry. If we're not talking to you, I'm sorry. Maybe we should change that a bit. Yeah. Bonnie was beautiful, yes.
I don't think there's any questions there, which is great. I thought it was funny. Thank you for the thumbs up, guys. Everyone, please put a thumbs up on the video while you think of it, or while I think of it, to remind you. I'd appreciate that. It just helps people find us, particularly here in Australia. You know, we still have people finding out about us all the time. And but you know, a lot of people do know of us as well, which is good. So Marsha's connection stable. Yeah, I think we've had it all stable at this end. Hi, Guinea Pig Sue. Hello. Hi. Okay, so we have reached the end of our adoption day, and we've now got to get some piggies back and sort them out. We've got a couple of stones, one in particular I showed you earlier that'll need to be removed, and some other things, but it's getting a bit chillier out here, so we might pack down, and I will film that for you, and you can then see that later. Oh, excuse me. And I don't know where my husband has been today, but there's been no cups of tea. There's been no cups of tea. So I'm desperate for a cup of tea. I hope that you're all well and safe wherever you are in the world. If you have questions and you're watching this later, please drop them down below, because we do go through and we answer questions. Thank you to all our volunteer moderators. Marsha, who does amazing timestamps. I thought it was funny. There's so many of you. Jake out there, thank you. I saw you all on there today. Thank you so much. I do appreciate, because when we've got hands on here, it's hard to moderate what's going on, and it's great to know that you're there. Yeah, in terms of this coming week, we have a few people that may come to see us during the week for adoptions, but typically we do this on adoption days. But please share this out. Oh, excuse me. And I need to get some sleep as well. But please share this out so that they can help find these sorts of videos to help them. The other thing is, halfway through, look for the ugly dog halfway through, and let me know your thoughts on that, if you would like to know more about that or not, or if you think a different channel or not. I'm not sure. I'm sort of wavering on what we do there, but we have had some amazing support through that, and I thought maybe I should mention it here to let you know what I do with my spare time that helps support the work that we do here, because it needs that as well, and as well as all of your support. Anyway, I'm babbling. I'm tired. I'm really at the end of the day. Thank you everyone for watching, and I look forward to seeing. So, Guinea Pig Sue says I should sack my husband. maybe, but there is no one else. So I don't know. I have to motivate him. I don't know. I have to motivate him. But right now, I feel a cup of tea calling, so we'll all go for a cup of tea, and then we'll finish up with the work we have to do here. So thank you, everyone. Take care. We'll be back again really soon. Okay, bye for now.